eating these cashews. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I was concentrating so intently to get logged in. Let me take my cap off because I don't want it to start giving me a headache. Not like I need any other reason to get a headache today. It's been such a long day. This Monday, when I tell you, it took everything in me. Let me wipe your face. It took everything in me and out of me to get it together. I already ate all my share of cashews today. Let me just close them and put them up. Move on. I got some popcorn here. Man, when I tell you, I was in my garage today scouring for my incense. Technically, I was looking for my sage, but I had to settle for my incense. Remember last night, I was late logging in. Just go ahead and scratch me so bad on my upper lip today. I thought he was gonna claw my face off. Madison and Madeline spent the weekend with their grandparents, their paternal grandparents, and of course with their father, right, in Augusta. But they're on spring break, right? I don't let Madison, hold on, let me do it. Okay, hold on. I don't let Madison and Madeline wear shirts. They just wear dresses. So they called me, on the FaceTime. I see they got on shirts. I'm like, interesting. And then here go Madeline. She called me yesterday. Hey, can we stay an extra day because it's spring break? I was like, no. But I was in the middle of replacing a pipe. Shout out to Home Depot because Home Depot was open yesterday on Easter Sunday. But they closed early. They closed at 6. So I was able to swing by there, pick up the piece that I needed. And we was able to get that situated. So she called me in the middle of that. So I'm like, no, you can't stay an extra day. Come on back. Because I knew that she had caught a ride, to Augusta with her father. So I'm like, if he's coming back tonight, y'all need to catch y'all ride back. I'm not trying to do all of that, meet up with anybody. I don't do that. I don't do that. So she called me back like an hour later. And she's like, hey, Pawpaw said he'll give you $200. Did you just see this pop up out of nowhere? I mean, I'm talking, did you see it pop up out of nowhere? Pawpaw said he'll give you $200 to let us stay an extra day. I said, what the fuck? What the hell? What just, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? What are you talking about? I'm like, I said you couldn't stay for free an extra day. What the fuck does $200 have to do with anything, right? So let me put some cream on it, y'all. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, hey man, listen, no. Then of course her dad calls me an hour later. I'll never ask you for anything, but can the girl? No, they cannot. If you're coming back, they need to come back with you, so that way there's no issue with them catching a ride back. How they gonna get back? None of that. So I get here. That was yesterday. All day I've been fighting negative energy with Madison. I'm like, what the? I was in the garage looking for my sage, and I couldn't find it. I don't know where she at, but I had to settle for them incense. I got a little paper towel. I'm finna dab it a little bit. Did you see it just pop up out of nowhere? Literally, live. I'm talking about she was trying to make her damn debut. I ain't eat nothing today but some Popeyes. Put a little water on it and let it relax. Man, I did just wake up though. I took a little power nap. I put everybody to sleep early and I took me a little power nap. Cause I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be doing this today with y'all. I'm Every time. I always gotta fight negative energy. It was I'll give you $200 to let them stay. My head immediately starts to hurt. I have to like relax. Immediately. I wouldn't let them stay for free. Oh my God. Anyway, don't listen. Don't worry about me and what I got going on and my problems and stuff like that. Just happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you now, okay? Just happy Monday. Don't mind me. And don't let me project either. Cause I'm telling you, I was with the incense. Excuse me. Negative energy, excuse me. Uh-uh. I don't do that. Motherfuckers walking around with their damn hands on their hip. Ma'am, let me see you do that stupid shit again, and I'm gonna have your iPad for the whole spring break. Like, I don't know why you walking around with your motherfucking hands on your hip. She was pissing me off. I'm talking about just woke up on one. Like, damn. You should have saw me. Like, the only break that I got was when I went to Publix, to the grocery store. And then I slid by Popeyes on the way there. That was the only break that I got from like this negative energy, that they brought back with them. I was like, oh my God, where is my sage? She's in the garage somewhere. I just couldn't like mentally figure out where it was or where it is or where I, slid it or hid it. I don't know. But I did take a little cat nap, and then I woke up, and as you saw, because when I got on here, it wasn't there. So I was like, oh, this is coming in live. You know what I mean? Let me just give me a drink of water. Corporate drop today. Luckily, this camera can't catch this angle. Look, I'm like, luckily. Let's just push through. Thank you for the thumbs up. Because he did drop. And you remember Candace is out all week. So we're going to have to push through. For sure. And I don't know who that is on the. I should have had them ads going. I don't know why I didn't have his ads going. Let's check out the stats. 104,027 views. Morning shower person. Sometimes. Sometimes, look, if I'm sticky enough, okay. Oh, just the lounge. Oh my God. Kevin dropped today. Come on. To this Monday. See, I knew it wasn't me. I knew it wasn't me. Kevin dropped. Let him go get his ads out of the way, because I don't know why I didn't have them ads playing while I was talking with my monologue. Goodness, I couldn't get that word out. Oh, my goodness. Who knew? Wait. Oh, they was on Twitch. What they at? Is that Walmart?
2.94 million subscribers. 2.94 million subscribers.
That's over here. Yeah. Look, I'm like, that's over here. 2.94. On YouTube. Twitch. Who is all this? Who is this? What is going on? Oh, so he be twitching. He done got in on Twitch. But you know what's so crazy, child? You have to have that cameraman on Twitch. The person to walk around with the book bag and the camera and just all day, every day. Look at Brazil. Louis Vuitton. Is that the bag or is that some boots? Okay, so he be over there on Twitch, honey. He in the Cybertruck because, of course, he does have a Cybertruck, and he look like he got a driver. Is it in automatic driver mode? I don't know. Oh, let me scoop my chair over. It was that, I'll give you $200 to let him stay an extra. Weird. Oh. I was like, who is so obsessed with y'all trying to stay an extra day? Like, who was so obsessed about it? I was like, genuinely, who was so obsessed? Pow. Weirdo. You have to go and watch my homeless series. Oh, you'll definitely get some tea on that one for sure. I'm like, but obsessed. You ask, you gotta know. Then you coming back with a bribe, $200. Then you got Ernest calling me, the dad calling me. I'm like, no, it's no. I'm talking, no, it's no. Why am I having to keep saying it over and over again? No, it's just no. Because if you don't accept the no, then you got to get into the why, all that. Like, I'll argue with explanation. I'm like, child, from my understanding, no is just no. She don't do all that extra stuff. She don't do all that explaining and stuff like that. No is just no. Period. Like I said, they have to catch their ride. They need to catch their ride. And so, if you leaving, they need to be leaving with you. They don't need to be staying back, hanging out, doing all of that. Ugh. It's that weird shit for me. I still haven't watched that interview there. I still haven't been able to. But I think his mom is up next, ain't it? Somebody. I think she's last. Eternal being. Let me save my popcorn to the show. I told you we have 5 minutes to add, so 3:31. I believe this is it. Let me see. I put some water on it. She'll relax.
Last episode.
Come on.
Dragon Ball Z. Now, on the last episode of Phone
call.
120 part 16.
Got a mission to go.
Woodbury, Michigan. I ended up getting a call from Teasy. The police had folks hemmed up. Said he needed somebody to come pick his car before they told him. An untimely task for me. I tried to decline, but he said I was his last option and nobody else is picking up the phone. Real obligation. I postponed a trip to Pound Town. Assure Raven I'd be right back. Luckily, she was understanding. I get to TJ, had him face down in the hood of the car. He's still tweaking with her. Talking with the lady cop, come to find out TJ had a suspended license. They wanted to let him go, but he was bugging up with him too much. Told me to just go ahead and meet him at the station. In traffic on the way to the precinct, I peeped TZ gas tank was on E. After running up in the gas station and pumping the gas before I got back in the car, I peeped somebody done put a boot on the car. I ended up running into a handy hike. Claimed she could take it off for $200. I'm skeptical as hell, but I let her try and do her shit. To my surprise, how she real life uninstalled, I couldn't even tell you. I picked up TZ from the police station. While we in traffic, I'm telling them about what happened at the gas station.
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused, or pressured to share explicit content by someone they...
I ended up getting a call from
Mark.
another impromptu mission. Not to mention, me and TZ had to report for duty ASAP. We slide on Ron. He say his ex-girlfriend be driving around her new Cybertruck.
Oh, the Cybertruck, yeah.
Say he'll pay us $2,500 each. Text us all the information we needed to catch up with Shorty. Sent us a picture of her and all. Meanwhile, Big Twan was put up with his
USA.
See, she on.
I'm from the USA.
With the orange iPhone that he had just recently
Right.
Even though it smelled like Epsom salt and cigarettes, she was still appreciative. Expressed how much she looked forward to seeing him again before she got up out of there.
Right.
He was too happy. G-Ray Bond ended up texting Big Twan to inquire about when he was ready to
And that's when he asked for our help.
And that's when Big Twan asked for y'all help.
Please let it go.
Well, the people I spoke
Let
to
it go.
told me to stand on business. Say less.
I ain't say that. I said let it go.
Twan proceeded to go link up with cousin.
I ain't say nothing about no stand on business. I said let it go.
Text from mine, God. He said the location that we finna find that is a nail shop. Teasy. Of course, that's what it is then. The moment after, a black car cut in front of us driving.
Malibu.
Middle finger out the window. Less than uncivilized. Cause you doing? Don't even worry about it. I'll pull on the side of them to run parallel. We got red light driving like
Oh,
that.
Lord.
Oh, had to be with us. We stopped and stepped. All sheet air and bad line.
Right.
Nose and Adam's apple pointing straight forward.
Yeah.
All aggressive energy had vanished. That man would not look monkeys in the face for Nathaniel. But he had his eyes on the sparrow. He didn't want no smoke. And teased me how back in traffic got. And it's like that every time. It be the main motherfuckers that cut you, bow you all in traffic, but as soon as you pull up parallel alongside, they straightforward, don't never want no smoke. That should be blowing me, bro. Teasy. If we wasn't on our way to already still a cop, we would have took this shit. I'm telling you. Hey, bro, my need gas. Teasy.
Again.
What you mean you need some gas, bro? Did you just put some in this?
$5.
Yeah, I went to the gas station. I just threw a fin in this motherfucker. Put a fin in my shit.
A fin.
You see how high gas prices is now, boy? That shit ain't even a thing.
Right.
King. That extra money I could have put in the tank, I put towards getting that parking device off your shit.
Right.
Teasy. Let's slide to the gas station.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm saying though, can I get my 200 back game number? Teasy. As soon as we get this money from, I got it. So, meanwhile, slipped out with his homies waiting for me. Ended up falling asleep. He wake up, stretch,
look
around to the back seat, and peep it was
real
him.
stretch. Whoa.
Lil' Ant was nowhere to be found.
Where he at?
Turning to Cam, Jay, hey Cam, folk. Cam, hopping out of his sleep. He what? Pass me that on my grandma. Where you at? Confused, Jay. What up with this Lil' Ant, bro? What up with this Lil' Ant? Cam. Shorty, where's looking? Hold on, for my tweet. Squinting through the back window.
Over there on the swing, Lord.
Kicking his feet on the swings. In a happy place.
Right.
Jaden and Cam fell out the car, annoyed with the actions of their fried friend.
Right.
Lil' Ant was all teeth swinging back and forth. Cam, Shorty, what the fuck is you doing?
Right.
Motherfucker damn near pop your little... Stop tweeting. Euphoria foiled and hopping off the swing. Lil' Ant. Damn, motherfuckers can't have fun.
Right.
Lil' Cam, Shorty, we is on a drill. It is not shake that ass time. Check it out. You tweet. Lil' Ant, damn.
Say it's not a shake that ass
I
time.
was asleep. I wasn't even sleepy, folks. I'm still trying to swing my dough, but motherfucker got on the swing still. Turning to Jade and Cam, for how much longer we finna be out here?
Exactly.
The sunrise. You time about?
Oh my God.
Look, Cam, Shorty, you tweaking. I had Jody tonight, folks.
Oh.
We can just do this shit tomorrow.
Oh.
You know, I got to nail some shit, brother. Shaking his head, Jade. We don't kill him tonight, shit. He gonna get motherfuckers to spend on me tomorrow. That shit dead. Look, him, I ain't gonna lie for you tweaking for. We can just spend a night at my shit for all us. And I had Jody to slide enough Jody. Now we Jody crazy for tonight. Look, and y'all got a Jody for me too.
Uh-oh.
Freaky as hell. Look, him, yeah. Before them, I got you. Hey, we gone, folks. Before proceeding to clock out of the drill and call it one. Meanwhile, me and Teasy pull up to the gas station.
Okay, BP.
I fell out with bro to slide into the G station. Teasy, hey, folks. Where you?
They don't want you to know about it.
Hey, did you know you might get a big cash pay? I'm finna run in the gas station with you. He, no, you not. Yo, some boot patrol boy gotta make sure they don't put another Timberland on my chuckling out.
Boot patrol.
Post up. I'll be back expeditiously. What you talking about? And pimped off. Standing outside the car shortly after, a lady walk up yielding an instrument. She, excuse me, hi. Blessings. How you feeling, Queen? She, I want to give you a flyer for my event and hand me a plug up. Okay. Strings and stories. She, hey, so my name's Wendy Indy, and I'm having an event for Mother's Day. It's gonna be a live band, catered dinner in Chicago on May 9th. Would you like to go? Damn, that's decent. Yo, it's probably weak as hell playing the violin. You talking about asking monkeys to pull up to your shit. No, I'm actually pretty decent. I've been on Empire, I've been on the news. You probably seen me before. Play some shit. I bet. And up, bow and mythical violin, I'm illuminated.
Right.
She hit that all falls down. All falls down. I'm telling you all falls down. Walking out gas station, teasy. All falls down.
Look at Teasy.
All falls down.
Okay, Jackie.
That's raw as hell. Teasy, that's raw as hell. Would you be playing for orchestras and shit?
Right.
Wendy, I used to when I was growing up, but now I do this solo. Birthdays, weddings, anything. Teasy, all that shit really raw as hell. Hey, what can I find you on the gram though? She bet. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Wendy Indie Music. WINDYINDIEMUSIC. Teasy, I say less shit. Well, I do make a living off of this, so if you guys had a donation, I'd really appreciate it. Teasy donation. That's Wildwood. Shorty, my little ass pop. My pockets are barren. I ain't gonna lie. So y'all think I'm some type of goofy out here stroking the violin for nothing? Nah, I wasn't insinuating that, Queen. I'm just fucked up shit. Teasy, what? If I ain't got it, I ain't got it. Your little ass tweaking. You know what? Y'all stay right here and play that. Was not finna play with her. Nah, we gone, folks.
Right.
Oh, Bellin and Kai. Teasy. Man, I'm finna see if she finna come back. Fuck the time about me. We right here. Uno reverse vehicle. Wasn't nobody finna draw two on me. Fuck time. Meanwhile, G-Raven was at the crib, loading up Drake, waiting for Big Twine to pull up.
And this two-piece.
Sliding through, walking through the door, cause seeing them in arm sling just pissed me off all over again.
Oh my God.
Big Twine, I'm already knowing, cause motherfuckers Gucci though, what we on? We. yo need to go be healing somewhere. I can go slide by myself.
Oh,
He,
goodness.
I'm not James Harden. I don't shoot with my left anyway. I'm good. Cuz I'm serious. I got this. If it wasn't for me, this shit wouldn't have happened anyways. Big Twine, man, that shit over with. I'm sliding with you, period. So what we doing? Alright, cuz. But anyway, I got some information on him, but then again, I don't. What you mean? I know what he on. He trying to kill your homie, but I don't know where he is at this very moment. My homie. Bartholomew? Yeah, the funny name. Why? Cause motherfuckers say he think he been dropping lows. Big Twine, we gotta get to him before he get to Bartholomew. Raven call him. Big Twine, pull out his phone to call me.
Is this going to voicemail?
He ain't answer. Damn, I hope Shaven ain't get up on this already. Big Twine, you ain't gonna give it to me like that. I'm finna FaceTime his mama.
Ooh, here we go.
OG at the crib watching a movie.
Her ass.
Call come through. Answering Big Twine, boy, is you crazy? Do you know what the time it is?
Girl.
I'm sorry, mama. You talked to Bartholomew today? Not today. What's going on? Is everything okay? Just trying to get up with him. Some dealing with his cousin. Javen? He called me about him earlier. Oh yeah? What he was saying? He said he wanted to surprise him with a gift. He needed the address to where he at. So I gave it to him.
Oh my God.
Okay, thank you, mama. No problem, baby. Okay.
Bye.
And hung up and continued to watch her movie.
Look.
Big Twine. Come on, we up out of here. Say less, hopping off the couch.
Look.
After fueling up at a safe and
And it's
low-risk
2-piece.
gas station, we in traffic looking at GPS out 2 more blocks and we gonna be at the nail shop.
Nail shop. Okay, that's the girlfriend. God, it'd be so much going on. I be having to keep up. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh my cheese. The Applebee's OM cheeseburger is back.
Ugh.
Now with more cheese.
I don't want to say that, but
Bacon cheeseburger served on a
Tease, we gonna make this real quick,
real fast. Right.
We gonna get up out of there.
Yeah. In and out.
Simple but effective.
In and out.
And once we steal it, I'm driving the Cybertruck, face.
Okay.
Turning to him and shaking my head. Whole time. Rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh.
Decided facilitator. Right as we pull up to the nail shop. Rock, paper, scissors, double scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, double paper. Rock, paper, scissors, double rock, paper, scissors. Win it, paper,
Hey,
my
give me that.
Dumbass, boy, what you talking about? Before facing forward, there she go right there. Conceding to defeat, teasing. Oh, young folks, Black Cybertruck, keeping seen.
Yeah, the
Shorty
Black
was
Cybertruck be hitting
picture,
crazy.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I seen one.
hopped out
Ooh,
Cybertruck,
ooh,
holding,
ooh.
belling into the nail shop with bunions.
Not
Disappearing
bunions.
inside. Sitting up, teasy, dang.
The purse.
That motherfucker back there.
You so stupid and ratchet.
Sheesh. But,
Right.
alright, this the plan.
Right.
We gonna kind of just slide in
The nail
there,
salon.
kind of gauge the situation.
Sure.
I don't know how many is gonna be in the shop.
Right.
We definitely don't wanna do nothing that's gonna bring too much attention.
For sure.
We might be able to just grab and run out, but I don't know.
Doubt it.
But we gotta do this as incognito as possible.
I guess.
Even if it means that we gotta follow her to another location.
Oh my goodness.
Shit. Say less and bail out quick. Ready. I follow behind. Shit, it was go time. We pop into the nail salon, playing it cool and smooth. After we step in, target identified. She was at a station getting her nails done, and her
okay.
purse was sitting right there. A lady, hi, how y'all
Who
doing?
is that?
Welcome to
Is
the
that a
shop.
baby? Who is
My
that
name
behind her?
Jade. How can I help y'all? Turning to Jade, teasing. Shit, what services y'all offer? Put some time out.
She's so ratchet.
Yeah, so we do full sets, manis, petties, makeup, facials. Whatever you need, we got you. Teasy, oh, yeah. I'm a real stepper. I'm gonna have to see what's to these feet. Oh, pedicure? We got you. And what you gonna say? I take a manicure. Teasy. Nah, folks want some French tips. Turning the teasy out. What's to you, folks? Nah, I just take a regular little polish and little da-da-da-woo. Okay, so a little da-da-da-woo. Something like that. You can come over here for your pedicure.
They
and then
stupid.
Take care of you right here.
They
Teasy.
stupid.
Alright, hey. And
Look,
Pimp,
petty.
okay, you can sit right here.
Oh
kid.
my God, honey.
Bless.
Edges.
Proceeding to take a seat at the nail tech station. Come out my coat. Okay, let's see what I'm working with today. I
Are
take
these
my
real
hands
edges
and
or?
place them in the middle of her palms. Okay, they're pretty good. I don't see any tobacco or mouth sauce under your nails.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I try to keep them at least halfway decent.
Not tobacco or mouse sauce.
Okay, well let's sit these here and we're gonna get to it.
Okay, so these are real edges. My God.
Target in her purse, sitting right there, so close, but so far.
Right.
After partaking
Ooh,
and
cheesy.
enjoying the pre-soaking of his feet.
That massage hit different.
Ooh, this gonna feel decent. Who finna maintenance my shit?
She's so ratchet.
Well, she hi, my name is Precious. I'll be helping you today.
He ratchet.
Oh yeah, y'all ass decent. Thanks. Thank you. How often you get your feet done? Shit, I'm gonna let you be the judge of that. Up dogs out the water, barking, growling. Yeah, feet was bogus as hell. Damn, what you be playing? Kick the can with car batteries? So
not
you
car
discriminating?
batteries.
Oh, bro, make my shit. No. Cause you bug and pressure. I'm gonna get a tip for this, right? Teasy, a tip? Oh, folks, I got a tip for you. Stay out of dark alleys at night. What you talking about? Pressure, oh, for real? That's what you want?
Right. Right.
I'm going with you. If you do your oh, folks, I got you. I bet. Teasy, I need you to show my shit some love like that. Damn. The lady next to them was getting her feet finessed with fierce finger work. The Target's nail tech. So how's everything going with your new boo? Looking for the tea. The Target is decent whole time. A breath of fresh air. Ain't he having okay, period. Aren't they trying to get you back? The Target, you know he do. But I ain't trying to hear none of that shit you talking about. With a deep side, I'm glad you left that girl alone.
Right.
He had you. The Target, I swear. Somebody, hey y'all, the verse is on tonight. It's Tank versus Tyrese.
I ain't even watch it.
Jay, girl, you know Tank got it on the music. What's that one song? Lying with me. You know that's my shit. Another one, Tyrese got that. Sweet lady for a lifetime.
Whenever I'm working on
I think don't get me to be lying, but I believe that he I think Tank got it, if I'm not mistaken.
Jade, Tyrese, what? Girl, bye.
Right.
Who y'all think will win in the verses? Tyrese or Tank? Drop in the comments and let us know.
Precious, sir, you can wake up now. Teasy was knocked out.
Oh.
He wake up, look down. Damn. Pleased with her work. Took my homie Hubs from hardened and hopeless to healthy and hydrated. The Target was just getting her hands finished up the tech. Yes, girl, we got you all good and together now. Yes, so what you finna go do? The Target, I can leave my purse right here. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Before getting up and head into the lavatory. Shortly after, her tech phone ring. Picking it up, I need to take this jail call. And hop
not
up
a jail call.
Okay, I got you together, King.
Tell you know when that jail call hit, ooh, your ass gotta stop everything.
Aesthetic for me. Clean, nevertheless. Oh, wow. This pretty good work. Thank you. But I need to step out to smoke.
Ooh,
before bopping outside.
goodness.
Leaving me in the purse all alone. My
Let's
heart
go.
had to beating fast as hell, but I had to act fast. I stand up, step toward her purse, and casually get to going through it. Key card was right at the top.
Grab it and sit down. Ooh.
I swipe both of them. Catch TZI and motion for him to head out the door. He hurry up,
Ooh.
put his shoes on, hop up.
Let go. Easy
Right into the
peasy.
Cybertruck. Pull off in the traffic.
Let's go.
Successfully in our possession.
For sure.
TZ in his car, he ended up calling me. Answering,
Yo.
blast.
He's so stupid.
Ooh, that motherfucker look nice,
Yeah.
boy. Dang.
And I heard it drive crazy too. Real
Raw
smooth.
as hell.
Yeah.
TZ.
It's probably his
Hey,
Cybertruck,
what
to
is
be
that
honest.
driving that motherfucker?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look.
best way
He
to
used to
describe
it now.
It's like a big ass computer on wheels.
Damn.
The whole front console wasn't nothing but a big monitor. TZE. Motherfuckers ain't had no internet. Now you went Cybertruck? Funny as hell.
Right.
TZ, you went right in purse.
Right.
Let me get key card about you. Whole time she had 2 key cards. TZ. 2 cards. 2 key cards? Like 2 cards you can get in the truck with? Hell yeah. Oh yeah. You know, Mark only expecting one key card. What you mean?
Uh-oh.
He keep one of them key cards,
And we gonna
and we gonna
swipe
figure
the
out how to come back and
Cybertruck.
take Cybertruck
B.
from him. Sure,
Ooh, back
I
door.
don't know, bro. Man, stop acting like a bitch. We on that. What's up? I need y'all help.
That's teasy.
It seemed like Mark was really only expecting one key card for real.
For sure.
I don't think he noticed this too. Or do we?
Mm.
What y'all think we should do? Keep one of the key cards and then spin back at some point and take the Cybertruck? Or just keep it 100 and get him both key cards?
Child.
Drop in the comments and let me know what to do.
I'll let him
And on the
have it.
next episode of That's How Gonna Be Like Part 120, Part 18, we're gonna see what the next move is.
Oh, ain't no y'all.
Y'all let me know.
It's raining for real like that,
I'm
ain't it?
waiting
You
on
hear it?
y'all.
Oh,
God.
God. I like how he got his own Cybertruck. You know he got his own Cybertruck now. Hold on. We're coming. We're going straight to Kevin. Kevin blessed us today on this Monday. And so, nobody gonna tell me I had a little crumb on my lip. Let me give myself a thumbs up. Oh, $4.98. We are so very close. Come on, Kevin. The pregnant couple. I don't know what's going on, but I'm here for it, for sure. I had to give myself a thumbs up. We are so very close.
Over the Christmas holiday in 2023, two families in Bexar County, Texas, were experiencing a living nightmare.
Savannah Soto.
18-year-old Savannah Soto, 9 months pregnant with a little boy, and her boyfriend, Matthew Guerra, were missing.
It's a boy.
No one wanted to believe that the worst had happened until they had no choice but to face the horrific truth. Over the following weeks and months, social media would explode with theories on the case.
I don't know if you guys are following the case of the missing pregnant teenager out of San Antonio, Texas, Savannah Soto, but there's been some crazy updates in the case.
They made an arrest on somebody that was connected to something totally different.
I personally can't understand a single word they're saying, but a lot of people state that you can hear them talking about Matthew being deceased.
Suspects would continue to pile up, and yet another family would be drawn into the chaos.
Of course. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Not 9 months.
I'm Kevin.
We just lost a little boy. Oh, my God. We just lost a little boy. Lord, we just lost a little boy. 9 months. Oh, man, we just lost a little boy. Oh, goodness. Ooh, this one's going to be a tough one. Just try to get through it.
To Just Thought Lounge. Today's case is a messy one.
Ooh,
There are no heroes in this story,
obviously.
and plenty of blame to go around.
Plenty.
When all is said and done, though, it's nothing but an absolute
Nightmare.
tragedy.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's take a look.
Thank you for dropping on this Monday, Kevin, Lord. 65,908 views. Give him a thumbs up, because he did bless us on this Monday. I was reading this one that dropped 18 hours ago, 1.3, which is decent for 15 million views. I mean, for 15 million subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, it's like it's average when you think about it. Let me see what's going on. Ooh.
On December 23rd,
Okay.
2023,
23rd.
the family of 18-year-old Savannah Soto gathered at the Stone Oak Methodist Hospital in north central San Antonio. Savannah was pregnant and nearly 1 full week overdue. She had an appointment at 6:30 a.m. to induce labor. It's the day everyone had been waiting for. It would be the first child for Savannah and her boyfriend, 22-year-old Matthew Guerra, as well as the first grandchild for an excited extended family. They were expecting a boy.
Right.
They called him Fabian.
Fabian.
As the minutes and hours passed,
Okay.
nervous excitement gave way to confusion and worry. Savannah did not arrive for her appointment. Neither she nor Matthew could be reached.
And they at the hospital.
Missing persons reports were filed, and family members launched an awareness campaign across social media, spoke with local news stations, and distributed printed flyers on the streets.
Pray to God every day, every night, every day, every minute, every second of the day. We pray to God to bring her home.
Right.
To bring her home safely, because we need her home.
She got that
Meet my
grandbaby.
family again.
Look, she got
She
that
was so
grandbaby.
thrilled and excited about being a mom.
Yeah.
She had everything ready for
Ooh.
her little boy.
Ooh.
This is her picture here.
Ooh.
She's a beautiful girl and she's a beautiful heart.
Yeah.
She'll help anybody. And I want somebody to help us to bring her back home.
This is 18-year-old Savannah Nicole Soto. Her mom tells Kids 5 she left
Look
home
at
for the
that
hospital
dress.
where she was supposed to be induced,
Right.
but Savannah never showed up.
Look.
Police fear that she may be in imminent danger. The teen may be traveling in a 2013 gray Kia Optima with temporary tags. If you know where Savannah may be, call the Leon Valley Police at that number on the screen.
Mommy, please come home. No one's gonna judge you. No one's gonna say nothing to you. I just want you to be home.
Something's not adding up here.
Ooh.
I want answers and we all want answers.
On the evening of December 23rd, police visited the apartment that Savannah and Matthew shared in the 6000 block of Grissom Road in Leon Valley to perform a welfare check.
Thank you.
They found no one at home. Their personal belongings appeared to be undisturbed. Several of Savannah's purses hung on the bedroom wall.
Okay.
Their closet was organized in full.
Savannah.
A single scented candle left burning on the kitchen counter signaled the couple's intention to leave only for a short period. It was
Candle's
as
still
though they
burning.
had just popped out for a moment
Right.
and would return home at any minute.
Okay. Oh, that candle burning.
3 days later, on December 26th, after both families had endured the Christmas holiday in a state of panic and
Right.
worry, a resident of the Northwest Side apartment complex contacted the Sotos through a family friend about a car that matched the description from the Clear Alert. A 2013 silver Kia Optima had been parked in the back corner of a parking lot of the Kalinas at Medical Apartments, roughly 3 miles away from the couple's home. As word spread of the discovery, family members arrived on scene alongside police. Joni Wassel, who used to date Savannah's brother, was the first to arrive to take a look at the vehicle. She was followed by family members. The car was locked. Visible through the window in the passenger seat was Savannah. She was clearly deceased. Matthew was found in the back seat. He too had met a brutal end. Both had been in the car for what appeared to be several days. San Antonio police, responding to the apartment complex, attempted to take control of a chaotic and emotionally charged scene. Word had spread rapidly. Family members rushed to the
Ooh.
location,
Ooh.
only to be held back from viewing the
Ooh.
tragic scene,
Ooh.
one that they would not be able to unsee.
Right. Don't come over here. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see them like
Basically
that.
said they're adults and they want to disappear, they can disappear. And again, I reminded them, the baby's overdue.
Right.
It's been overdue.
Ooh.
They missed a due date.
Right.
And to me, that's a life-threatening, there should have been more urgency. I never knew a pain like this existed. You hear about a parent losing a child and you're like, man, I can't imagine what they're going through. It's exactly what it is. You can't imagine.
When EMS arrived, they broke a window to gain access to the vehicle. Inside, Savannah still sat upright, a gunshot wound visible to the back of her head,
Ooh.
near the base of her neck. A baby's car seat sat on her lap. There were no stains on the car seat, though there was evidence of her injuries beneath it, suggesting it had been placed on her after she was shot and killed.
Oh.
Matthew was lying in the back seat, his pants pulled down below his waist, perhaps a result of being dragged into position.
Oh.
He had suffered a single gunshot wound to the head as well, entering through the left side. There was a projectile lodged in the roof of the car behind the visor above the driver's seat. Blood on the driver's side door frame also suggested that Matthew had been seated in that position when he was shot. An unused bullet, as well as a casing, were located in the back seat, pointing to the position of the shooter. There was no weapon left in the vehicle. Outside of the car, detectives noticed blood inside the rim of a back tire, again on the driver's side. It was a match to Matthew Guerra.
Go ahead, you thought, yeah, it's fine.
Speculated that after sustaining the gunshot to
Trying
the
to
side
get
of
to
his head,
Savannah ass.
Matthew must have been pulled from the driver's seat and then rested against the wheel of the car briefly before being lifted into the back where he was found.
What?
There was a cell phone found by Savannah's feet, but few other valuables or personal belongings were located. Savannah's purse was missing. Matthew's wallet and keys were not found, though one gold chain was spotted in the back seat. Matthew's distinctive and notably expensive jewel-studded rings were also missing.
What we're looking at right now is a very, very perplexing crime scene.
They placed the baby car seat on her lap.
The medical examiner determined that the single shot that killed Matthew had not only been made at close range, but in direct contact. A distinctive dark ring against his skin marked the place where the gun must have been held with force while the shooter pulled the trigger. In Savannah's case, she may not have even known that the shot was coming. There were no signs of a struggle.
From behind,
Tragically, it was
look,
determined that had medical assistance been sought immediately,
the baby.
she or her unborn son, Fabian, may possibly have been saved.
This is the little baby gender reveal for my baby girl. Now they're gonna cut it and see what it is.
The couple had been thrilled to learn of the pregnancy and were keen to begin the next phase in their life together.
Right.
It's a boy.
The Soto family was, unfortunately, no stranger to tragedy.
Oh.
In May 2023, less than a year before Savannah was found, her 15-year-old brother Ethan was also shot dead. Revenge for a drug robbery.
15.
He was a piece of heart, but now that he's gone, more than a piece is gone.
The killer, 17-year-old Victor Rivas, claimed that Ethan had stolen drugs from him the day before. He arranged for a young girl to meet with Ethan near his house, a tactic designed to lure him from his home, where he could be killed. Investigators later described the setup as an ambush. Ethan was rushed to the hospital, where he later died. A heartbroken Soto family then sought revenge of their own, attacking Victor Rivas in a Bexar County courtroom when he made an appearance for a preliminary hearing.
Come on with the taser.
Amongst those throwing punches in the courtroom was Matthew Guerra.
Oh.
It was not the first time that Matthew lashed out. In fact, he had a growing criminal record full of offenses, from reckless driving to assault. Indeed, at least one charge pertained to his treatment of Savannah, an assault from 1 year earlier. Despite their history, family members insisted the couple were extremely happy. With the baby coming, they had overcome their troubles and left their previous drama in the past.
Definitely didn't hang around the best crowd.
Matthew's father confirmed the assault charge involved Savannah and happened last Christmas. But since then, he says they've been a happy couple living together in Leon Valley.
They were inseparable. Was it the perfect relationship? No, but but she definitely was not a prisoner there. Her and Matthew were both overjoyed and couldn't wait for the Fabian's arrival.
He
Did you
tall
know a
though.
new heating and AC system in the greater Atlanta metro area could cost
9
you
months.
just $110 per month? Armado Heating and Air is making heating and AC systems.
Man.
Following the discovery of
Right.
the young couple,
Right.
investigators returned to their home on
Uh-huh.
Grissom Road.
Okay. We need
They
some
found it
evidence.
in a different state than officers had just days before.
Who been here?
Just inside the door, the cushions for the sofa had been pulled up. The houseplant in the corner of the kitchen had been knocked over. On the counter, where officers had previously found a lit candle, there was now a canister of flour tipped over. There appeared to be no effort to tidy it. A vent to an air duct near the ceiling had been removed.
Air duct?
More troublesome,
What are you looking
in the
for?
bedroom, dresser
Drawers
drawers
was
sat
open.
open.
Who been here?
Savannah's collection of purses,
Gone.
which had hung neatly on the wall, were no longer placed there.
They're gone.
The organized closet,
Ooh.
containing most of their personal belongings,
Right.
was now in disarray.
In disarray.
There was no sign of forced entry
Ooh.
into the home,
Ooh.
and it could not be immediately
They
determined
got the
what
keys.
items, if any, were missing in the apartment.
They got the
However,
keys.
it was clear to investigators
I
that
like them
someone
cabinets.
had been in the home between the time that the welfare check had taken place on December 23rd,
Right.
the day the couple was reported missing,
Right.
and the time that investigators returned on December 28th, 2 days after they were found. Whoever had entered had been searching for something, either a specific item
Right.
or perhaps anything of value. This person likely had a key to the unit,
Bingo.
such as one taken from the crime scene.
Right. And they knew where they lived. Okay, we
It
need
was
the
no
ring
secret
cameras.
that Matthew Guerra had money. He
Oh,
wore a collection of gold-studded
he
jewelry
got money?
valued in the thousands.
Oh.
He and Savannah often boasted about their good fortune on social media. While Savannah held her baby bump, Matthew posed holding stacks of cash. His Instagram and Telegram accounts were even more provocative. Matthew promoted his line of work, selling illegal drugs, by posting montages of his products interspersed with images of his jewelry, alongside his guns.
Okay. Oh.
Investigators deduced that the couple had been robbed, stripped of their personal belongings in the car after the murder. Then, their home later entered and searched through after the fact. It seemed increasingly likely that Matthew's online boasting
Right.
had made him and his
A
young
target.
family a target for robbery and murder.
Exactly. Because what in the world?
Surveillance
Uh-oh.
footage from the medical apartments on Danny K Drive
Let's go.
captured Matthew's silver Kia entering the parking lot
Okay.
1 minute before midnight on the night of December 21st.
See what I mean? 1 minute before midnight. Savannah, stay home. Why are you out?
About 5
11:59.
minutes later, a pickup truck drove in behind the Kia,
Okay.
slowing for a moment as though hesitating to turn around the side of the apartment complex. The cover of the truck bed is shown sitting askew as the vehicle pulls into the parking lot.
Right.
A camera on the other side of the building captured the pickup approaching the Kia, which slowed to meet the truck with its lights turned off. After both vehicles slowed to a stop, the truck also turned off its lights. Emerging from the pickup was a heavy-set man in a white tank top. He
Ramillo,
held a
hello.
brief exchange with the driver of the Kia before grabbing a towel from the cab of the truck.
Hold on just a second. I'm trying to.
He appeared to then wipe down some spots on the silver car. Following the exchange, the Kia drove forward in the lot towards the back corner where it would later be found with Matthew and Savannah inside. The pickup truck followed. The two vehicles remained in the far back of the lot for 3.5 minutes. There are no cameras in the area to capture exactly what occurred over that time frame. When the pickup truck reemerged, the cover to the truck bed had been readjusted and was shown sitting flush to the frame. The truck left the apartment complex.
No lights.
The silver Kia, of course, did not follow.
So who was in the back?
Cameras at the apartment complex on Danny K were not the only ones with a story to tell about the night of the murder. Matthew and Savannah's apartment complex, just a few miles away, was likewise monitored by a series of security cameras. At 10:30 p.m. on the night the couple were killed, Matthew was captured making a trip out to the parking lot.
Okay.
He met with individuals who pulled up in a Toyota Corolla, then a Mercedes. He was then captured walking back and into his building. He wore the same tracksuit that he would later be found in. Also visible were his gold rings and chain. Even more insightful was what these cameras captured in the following days. A now familiar pickup truck. It pulled into the complex and parked, too far away to identify the driver in the dark. Yet, the implication was clear.
Right.
The killer had arrived to enter Matthew and Savannah's home, even while friends and family searched for them in desperation. The motion-censored cameras did not record the moment the driver exited the truck, but they did capture the return. Investigators speculated that the driver used Matthew's stolen key
Right.
to enter the apartment.
And he knew they
The
lived.
killer was inside, rifling through the couple's belongings for roughly 40 minutes before returning to their vehicle and leaving the scene.
How he knew where you stayed at? I thought it was a gate. Never mind. I guess
The
that
key
don't damn
piece
matter.
of vintage
Right.
depicting the large man in the white shirt
Right.
wiping down the exterior of the silver Kia
Mhm.
was distributed to the public in an effort to identify the truck and its owner. Despite a significant amount of footage, the license plate to the vehicle could not be deciphered. However, the man in white had what detectives referred to as a distinctive look, which they
That stomach.
suspected someone would recognize.
Look, that stomach. Not no distinctive look. Ooh, that stomach. How many people y'all know drive a truck like that with that stomach? Just asking. You know, I don't discriminate. Hold on. Let me swap chargers real quick. I need to get up and stretch my legs anyway. Ooh, I did need to stretch, huh? Legs too long. Always. Get up and stretch. Let me swap my charger around. Okay. Are we done? Okay, proceed. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, why are you trying to be out with him at 12 o'clock when you got an appointment? He can stick you now. Why you? I just don't understand. Like, why you all outside? 9 minutes. Hey, you could have been in the house chilling. I'm just saying, you could have been in the house chilling. Like, he ain't need your help. I guess technically he damn did.
This was, in fact, the case.
Yeah.
Investigators were led to the home of Ramon Preciado
Oh.
on Charlie Chan Drive
Oh.
in San Antonio.
Oh.
53-year-old Ramon lived with his wife,
53.
Myrna, and his 19-year-old son, Christopher.
Christopher?
As
Ooh,
investigators
that's dumb.
arrived, they brought with them an understanding of the role that the father, and likely his son, had played in the aftermath of the murders. But the puzzle still had missing pieces. The two Preciados were told the reason for the visit, then separated to speak with detectives.
How do you say your last name? Preciado? Preciado?
Preciado. Rodata.
What's your middle name? Chris? You go by Chris or Christopher?
Christopher.
Christopher told detectives that he knew of the incident from the news. He had watched the video of his father in the white shirt
Uh-oh.
played on KSAT, the local news channel.
Uh-oh.
Beyond that, he claimed ignorance.
Is that your dad? Just, okay, my dad's
Prefiero.
Have any idea why we're taking the drug? Why we're contacting these folks? What video are you referencing? Case after the one with the pregnant girl? Or the vaccine?
Visible to investigators from the front lawn of the house was the home's security cameras. If they were in working order, this footage could fill in some gaps.
How do you look at it? Start with the box. On the box. Where's that at? Inside.
What Christopher told the detective was untrue. The home security cameras provided more than just live feeds. They recorded footage.
If you bought Earth Breeze because of me, I owe you an apology. See, there's something I probably should have told you, and
When he sat down with
Look,
investigators,
he goes-
Christopher was confronted
Yeah.
with what they had seen.
Crocs and
The
shit.
cameras had recorded Matthew and Savannah arriving at the house on Charlie Chan and picking up Christopher on the night they were last seen alive.
And then what happened when he arrived at your house?
What?
When he arrived at my house, he was kind of agitated already with me. Like, he was like, man, I told you to be out here already. Why aren't you already out here waiting for me?
The cameras showed that Christopher had in fact been waiting for them outside, pacing. Then the silver Kia left, only to return a few minutes later. During this time, Christopher described Matthew as agitated. His irritated disposition made Christopher uncomfortable. He told the detective that he had seen Matthew's Instagram, so he knew that he carried guns. He was only trying to buy a small amount of marijuana.
No, I got in the backseat of his car. And he was already agitated. He's like, come on, man, just get the fuck in, bro. Come on, hurry up. Let's do this. Get out of here. So I was like, what? It was weird to you because that was the first time he's ever, like, wanted to get in his car. So that, and I was a little, yeah, because I'm normal because he always just like this, passes through.
Right, pass it through the window, right.
He just walks away.
Right.
So it was weird to me that he wanted me to get in the back already.
Okay.
So I didn't go about that. I went to be like, no, because I don't know what it was going to escalate to.
In Christopher's version of events, he gave Matthew $100 in exchange for $60 worth of marijuana.
Let me go get cold. Hold on just a second. I went ahead and plugged up that doggone hot spot over there because cut the flashlight off. Sure, because I didn't charge my computer from last night. I was trying to keep up. I was like, hold on, wait. It did go down a little bit. I don't try. Seeing it come on camera was like seeing it form because I felt it. But like actually seeing it on camera, oh, I was like, oh. He said he had came. Matthew had pulled up, and this is the part that I gotta scroll back to because he said something about $60 or something. Get in the bag. Yeah. Okay. So it was coming to buy some gas, and Matthew was like, I told you he was agitated because. It's something about this sweet heat from Popeyes. This sweet heat sauce. She got a little kick to her, but oh my goodness. On some chicken wings.
In Christopher's version of events,
right? See what I mean?
$100 in exchange for $60 worth of marijuana.
Well, how did that come about? I give you $100 for $60.
As the transaction was underway, Christopher reached for his cell phone, which was in his pants pocket. A motion that piqued Matthew's apparent paranoia. Christopher claimed the young, rich drug dealer must have been under the influence of something. That would explain his alleged agitation and aggressive reaction to Christopher reaching for his phone.
He has like something right here where he has this gun. Yeah. And what she did was she was like already agitated with her, and he was just sitting there, and then all of a sudden he's like, man, bro, you know what? He was like, no, bro, just get the f*** out, bro, just get the f*** out. What are you talking about? I was kind of confused. He was like, bro, just get the f*** out. And I'm like, why would you want me to get out? And I was like, whatever. I'm just like, I'm gonna take the loss. And so you want to give him money? Yeah, I heard give him money. So I was about to.
I'm confused. Hold on. He pull up and you want to buy some weed from him, right? Hey, pull up. I need some gas. Okay, cool. How much you want? So I know how much to bring. Okay. Somehow, I'm giving you $100, but I'm only getting $60 of gas. I don't know. Did I owe you from last time or something? I don't necessarily know how that worked out, but anyway. And then I give you the money. And I started reaching for my phone, but I'm in the back seat. So it ain't adding up. You already told me to get in the car, something that we don't do. Red flag number one. Then I give you the cash, and then all of a sudden you telling me to get out. If you don't give me my damn gas, you're gonna see agitation.
I was like this, like to grab my phone, so I wanted to flash, because it's dark in the middle of the night. I had never been in that car before, so I didn't step on anything, so I just opened the door. I was about to open the door, I like this for my phone. I try to turn the flash on, and then as soon as he does that, he reacts, he goes like this, and he pulls his little gun on me. I didn't know what to do with that.
What happened next was apparently challenging for Christopher to articulate.
What you mean you ain't know what to do? What the fuck did you do? What the fuck you talking about? I ain't know what to do. What did you do? Like, what are you talking about?
She was about to, she had like that, and she was ready, like, about to, and as soon as she was cussing at me, just continuously like, bro, what the fuck are you doing reaching for? Like, he just kept asking me that. I didn't know how to. I was like, so I can pick my hands up quick. I was like, what the? Stop.
How the hell you worried about me reaching for something when you got my damn money and you give me my weed? I'm confused. You need to be worried about what I'm reaching for. You need to be reaching for my weed.
I can do that. I can tell you it's not a pull on me, so it was like this pretty much in my face. So I go like that. Tell me he pulls it. Pulls the trigger. I was like, and then you went to the back seat. I'm in the back seat. So he's pointing at you, so it goes off in the back seat. Yeah, it's going on in the back seat. Like I push it because I don't want it in my face, like this. So I just go like that, and I kind of push it away. And I kind of look down because I don't want it to hit me. And he just went like that, and he started yelling, baby. I didn't know he was yelling because I heard my ears were all ringing.
In an effort to move Matthew's handgun away from him, Christopher claimed to have pushed the gun away with his open palm while Matthew's finger was on the trigger. A bullet was fired.
Ooh.
Savannah, 9 months pregnant with Fabian, was struck. In the subsequent chaos, a second struggle ensued. Somehow, another push of the gun redirected a second, also fatal, shot. This one hit Matthew.
And so when we see the car pull up and the dad pull up and he was wiping shit down and then they duck off in the back and all that. Gotcha. Damn. Well, that's what I didn't understand. How the hell you pull up on me and you motherfucking agitated, but you finna get some money? How you already irritated and agitated because you finna get ready to make a play? Then all of a sudden you telling me to get in the car. You agitated, then you tell me to get the fuck out the car. You ain't give me my weed. You got my money, but you agitated. You pulling guns on me and shit. You playing with the firearm and shit, waving it around in people's face, trying to intimidate people. Shit already tragic.
When I'm facing you. Yes, yeah. And so you pointed at the trigger, I pushed it, like I guess he thought I was gonna grab something, but I don't have anything to grab. Mm-hmm. And then, so you're saying he shot her? Okay, so you're seeing that?
Don't shake your head, yes.
And where's she bleeding? She just starts bleeding right here. On the left side of her head? Yeah, so obviously she's here, right? She doesn't bleed on your side. On her side, so it looks like she's bleeding on the left side of her head. It looks like she's bleeding on the left side of her head. She's he's just yelling, bang.
Detectives believed there were more than a few oddities in the story Christopher
Okay, go ahead.
The first were what appeared to be blatant contradictions with the physical evidence.
Okay.
Had a sudden push from his hand caused the first shot to hit Savannah, she would have been injured on the side, not the back of her head.
Oh.
What Christopher claimed to have viewed of
That's
her
true.
wound was also inconsistent with where the staining was later found on her and inside the vehicle.
Okay, make it make
Perhaps
sense.
most difficult to reconcile was his recollection of how Matthew had been shot.
Oh,
the
right.
angle that he must have held the handgun was extremely difficult.
He
if
did
not
get shot in the back of his head. This nigga not.
Possible.
Okay.
to replicate.
Right.
I was about to reach for the door. She faces towards me again, so I went like that. Okay. Like I push it instead of that way. Like I did the first time like that. Okay. It went like that. Okay, so he towards him. Right, so if he's pointing his left hand at you, right? So I'm sitting in the driver's seat. Right, so this is the driver's seat. I'm turning this way. Right? I'm looking at the girl. Right? You're in the back seat behind me. Right, so I'm in the driver's seat. There's a female here.
Right.
In your back behind me. So he's pointing the weapon at you like this. Right? So his hand, it's impossible to get that in.
Right.
Right, no matter what you do, like pointing here, you're probably gonna hit with a deep trigger.
On the neck, not in the back of the head. That's true. So you might well tell us what happened.
you're stealing this, you're stealing this. And I'm like, no, just go there, just go there. And then that's when I go into the space and then
Christopher minimized the role played by his
Bingo.
father, Ramon,
Right.
insisting that he never looked into the car when he came to collect him on the night of the murders. His father had no idea what had occurred when he picked his son up at the medical apartments that night, Christopher said. The cameras told a different story.
Mm.
The exchange between the two men in the parking lot clearly showed the older man leaning into the vehicle, where Savannah Soto still sat in the passenger seat. The father of her child sprawled out in the back. On January 3rd, 2024, Christopher Preciado, alongside his father, were arrested and charged.
Why did you do it? Are you
Why did you do it? Are you sorry? Did you know she was pregnant? Did you know?
Did you do it? Were you involved?
Press, man, they so disrespectful. Close the door. Cameras and lights.
Two
Shit on.
individuals we just walked out today. Again, it's a father and son. The first individual is the father. The second individual is the son. They're going to be charged. The son's going to be charged this evening with capital murder, and the father's going to be charged with abuse of the corpse. We do expect more charges to be pending.
Speculation surrounding the murders was running rampant online. The release of the parking lot video piqued the interest of internet detectives who dedicated hours to viewing, analyzing, and speculating about the case.
He definitely
So I
looked
don't know if
in.
you guys are following the case of the missing pregnant teenager out of San Antonio, Texas, Savannah Soto, but there has been some crazy updates in the case.
All right, let me know if this is better. Here we go. You guys can see it?
Now, I don't know who these three guys are, but a lot of people are thinking that one of them is the boyfriend of that one chick who was talking all that crap about Savannah on her Instagram and then her TikTok.
There was a lot of misinformation out there. These two individuals are the only suspects that we were looking for. They were arrested. There were many names being thrown around on the internet. Those people had nothing to do with this. We vetted them and everything. They didn't have anything to do with this murder.
One central topic of interest online was the moment in the parking lot video when the towel used by Ramon to wipe down the car seems to appear on the seat in the cab of the truck, as though thrown to him from a passenger. A third person must have been present. Indeed, 7 days following the first arrests, investigators made a third. The cameras at the Preciado home revealed that shortly after Christopher left in the Kia with Matthew and Savannah, Ramon Preciado was captured heading towards his pickup. His wife, Myrta, was right behind him.
Myrta. 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 Myrta.
There was a lot of information on social media that there was a third individual involved. Our homicide detectives were aware of that. However, we were looking for enough probable cause to make that arrest and to present the best case forward to the DA's office. Today, that happened. They were able to develop enough evidence to charge.
Thank you to the internet sleuths. Ma'am, don't get up here no with your press conference acting all snooty and shit. Thank you to the internet sleuths because y'all didn't notice that. Shit, I didn't even damn notice that towel being thrown.
47-year-old Myrta Romanos.
Myrta?
She is believed to be, I'm not sure exactly what the relationship is, but maybe a stepmother to Christopher, 19-year-old Christopher. She is being charged with 3 felonies. At this time, we're confident that there's no more suspects. At this time, we're confident that these were the 3 individuals that were involved.
Though Christopher continued to argue self-defense, his claims were growing more dubious as evidence accumulated. The murder weapon, a .380 caliber handgun, which he claimed was Matthew's, was found in his house inside of a locked closet in his parents' room. Officers gained access only after threatening to pull the door from its hinges, at which time Myrta miraculously produced the ostensibly missing key.
How cooperative was she? You know, I know there was a search warrant that was issued a few days ago. There was a search warrant, so they had the authority to go into that home. Today, I don't believe she said much.
They matched her weapon to the ballistics.
Right, that tampering with evidence, from what we understand, she stated that was her gun. So we do know that that was her weapon.
The gun was found loaded with 2 bullets and was stored with a full magazine containing another 5. Exactly 3 bullets were missing, accounting for the 2 fatal shots and the one located near the casing in the silver Kia. The gun was registered to an ex-girlfriend of Ramon Preciado. She told investigators that after they parted ways, her gun had gone missing.
That is about to... Not the ex-girlfriend gun. And we don't know her role. I think she's a stepmom or something.
Christopher was held in custody in a Bexar County jail on a $1 million bond. His legal team filed multiple motions to have this amount significantly reduced.
For sure.
All attempts were denied.
Oh, no.
As the state prepared for trial, they further bolstered the case against Christopher.
How so?
His motive was as anticipated.
What?
The state believed that he wanted Matthew's money and was willing to kill him, Savannah, and Fabian to get it. The day after, a neighbor on Charlie Chan Drive found $160 in cash outside on the driveway of the Preciado house while walking their dog. The crumpled bills were stained in blood.
Oh.
Christopher's messaging.
That's all you got was $160.
And social media posts were also damning.
Uh-oh.
In the days prior to the murders, his correspondence with an associate named Anthony showed him desperate to arrange the purchase of car parts with funds that he clearly did not have. At one point, he offered 2 rings as collateral. One he described as engraved with a 10K, and the other with a large ruby. 2 rings matching these descriptions were sold to a local pawn shop by his associate for $300 in the days after the murders. When they were retrieved, investigators confirmed they were Matthew Garris.
Look.
As Christopher's trial date approached, both parents were released from custody. First Ramon, who after 13 and a half months was able to gain release on a reduced $450,000 bond.
2 murdered people, an unborn child. Anything you want to say about yourself?
Girlfriend got my damn face.
Last chance.
Get your ass out my damn face.
To the shock
Is that the daddy? He lost some weight.
and Soto families, Myrta Romanos was also eventually released as well when the charges against her were dismissed. After 2 years, the prosecutor's office sought continuance after continuance, seeking additional time for further investigation. The evidence of her involvement was lacking. Myrta was released in November 2025.
Damn, she just got out. Damn, she just got out in November. You know what? 2 years. But your charges get dropped. Oh, that's a lot. Hold on, let me see. Because I know that I went to Publix today, and that got me some Altoids. Oh, they give me some Altoids. 2 years and your charges get dropped. Ooh. Ooh.
After 22 months.
Look.
How does it feel to be released from jail?
Get out of my damn face. Get your ass out of my damn face.
Do you believe Christopher and Ramon are innocent? Do you have anything to say to the victims?
Taxi. Get your ass out of my damn face.
Christopher Preciado stood trial
Oh.
for 3 counts of capital murder
Cut your
in
hair?
March 2026.
Was in a ponytail.
The state decided not to pursue the death penalty if convicted.
There are no eyewitnesses for this offense.
Right.
Nobody's going to testify. They said they saw Christopher Preciado pull a trigger with any
Sure.
sort of intent
Sure.
or deliberation.
Sure.
There's no video evidence of this crime that took place.
That's true.
You're
That's
not
true.
gonna receive any blood spatter evidence
Oh.
that implicates him in this capital murder.
Oh.
There's no DNA evidence that's going to implicate him of capital murder.
Mm-hmm.
The evidence will show you're not going to find any evidence of fingerprints of any kind.
Get to the point,
That will
defense.
implicate him in this capital murder. A drug transaction gone wrong where a gun is pulled on him by the drug dealer. A struggle and then chaos when shots are fired after that.
The defense team at trial stuck to the story Christopher had presented to detectives upon his arrest. He had not brought a gun with him to the drug deal.
Okay.
The shots had been fired in the midst of a struggle.
But we found the gun in your house that belonged to your daddy ex-girlfriend in the safe that y'all said y'all didn't know how to get into or how to access to, but with enough persuasion, murder had the king. Murder. So what the hell are you talking about? What?
Were a tragedy, though the result of self-defense.
There you go.
While the state described the murders as an execution based on the nature of the injuries,
Behind
the
the head.
medical examiner could not testify with 100% certainty
Okay.
what order the shots were fired,
Right.
nor whether they were intentional or accidental.
And of course she
Indeed,
ain't.
There was gunpowder residue found on both Matthew and Savannah. Results were inconclusive regarding whether either had held or fired a gun. However, much of the evidence focusing on the cleanup after the crime could be attributed to panic and fear. These actions were taken at the direction of Ramon, not Christopher, argued the defense. Finally, the defense argued that Matthew Guerra's illegal activities, his criminal history, and the risk associated with his lifestyle. Jurors questioned whether his actions in the car that night led to his death and that of his young family. His attorneys painted Matthew as an aggressor and their client as a docile loser.
Christopher is this 19-year-old stoner gamer who's sitting there. When they picked up his possessions from his room, he has a sweatshirt that says Virginity Rocks. It's in the pictures. Can't find it right now, but they showed it to you all. This is the kind of guy that they're saying is a stone cold executioner, to use Miss Albin's word when she started this case, that these people were executed. They're saying that guy, an executioner. She showed you pictures at the very beginning of Matthew holding a gun. When you look through those Instagrams, which there's a lot of stuff to look through, there's a picture of Matthew holding a gun. Matthew holding a long arm, Matthew holding an extended clip. When I was a young prosecutor, I put that kind of guy in jail. And now here, we're calling him a great guy, a family man. He was going to have a baby the next day. They showed you video of Matthew walking in his apartment complex, looking all cool with his little uniform on or whatever he was wearing. And he's happy as a clam because he just made 2 drug deals on video right in front of God and everyone. He's just walking around like, hey, more money. I've got to pay taxes on this money. IRS don't even know that I'm making cash.
Objective facts on evidence.
You can infer from looking at that video what he's doing. The Mercedes-Benz, that I'm sure did not live at that apartment complex, and a Toyota, and he's walking out there, and then he's walking back in to go pick up his pregnant girlfriend and take her to another drug deal. That's what he's doing.
That's what I was blowed about. I'm like, Savannah, why your ass didn't stay at the house? All that passenger riding shit, 9 months pregnant with all these drug transactions. Okay, he's a little drug dealer. Okay, that's fine. We ain't knocking that, ma'am. I'm not knocking that. Go sit down. It was my issue. Go lay down.
To portray him as this really great family man, this guy who's gonna have a baby the next day.
I mean, he could be both. He could be a drug dealer and a family man. I mean, don't act like he can't be both. He can definitely be both. It was her ass. Go sit. Oh,
Nothing going wrong.
fuck was she in the car for?
Mom. Savannah's a mom. Like, she's gonna have a baby the next day.
That what I'm
They're
saying?
supposed to be going in a matter of hours. And she makes the decision to go to a drug deal? Does she not watch TV?
We did
At
not
12 o'clock.
shy away from the fact that Matthew dealt drugs to make money.
Okay.
We
Oh,
were not hiding
knows.
from that. We didn't stand up here and try to paint them as these angelic people who never made mistakes. I think I actually said, you're going to hear they made mistakes. Those were my words. And those you have heard.
Okay, prosecutor.
But that doesn't mean that they deserve what happened to them.
Absolutely not.
That does not justify the execution
Uh-oh.
that this man perpetrated on them. It doesn't.
It don't, cause they did get shot in the back of the head. So don't try to see in there like, oh, he was waving a gun at me, and then I tried to push it away, and then boom, boom, he accidentally shot her, and then boom, boom, he accidentally. I'm like, sir, you can't be sitting in the passenger side or the driver's side and then shoot somebody in the back of the head, back. In the driver's, no, that,
You can see Christopher
Get it together.
is not this virginity rocks
Uh-oh.
innocent guy that they want you to think he is.
For sure.
He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Uh-oh. Prosecutor.
Violence, extreme. Dr. Molina testified Savannah's wound that wasn't necessarily fatal. If somebody would have done something about
Uh-oh.
it,
Uh-oh.
that baby might have been able to be saved.
Uh-oh.
This was extreme. This was violence. This was senseless. It was unnecessary. And
Right.
it was unjustified.
Right.
It was selfish.
Mm.
It was monetarily based.
Uh-oh.
There was no good reason for it.
Come on, prosecutor.
The
Oh,
jury
yeah.
deliberated
Oh.
for just under 2 hours
Oh, shit.
before returning with a unanimous verdict.
Guilty under two.
Christopher Preciado was found guilty on all 3 counts of capital murder for the deaths of Savannah Soto, Matthew Guerra,
And the unborn.
child, Fabian. These convictions resulted in an automatic sentence of life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Look how you look.
He took my granddaughter, my great-grandson. Evil will never see him again. But I'm glad that they found him guilty.
Yeah.
And her mother right here. And her father. They cannot talk, but I will. I will talk for my cousin and her boyfriend. You took their unborn son. He didn't even have a chance to live.
Right. Right. Well, like you could have at least called. If it would have been an accident, like you claim, you could have called and been like, hey, at least you're going to put the damn car seat on the lap.
Is scheduled to stand trial on May 11th, 2026
Ooh.
on charges of tampering with evidence and abuse of a corpse.
I wonder what the hell
The
he's going to
Soto
get up there and
family
say.
have also received justice for the murder of Savannah's younger brother, Ethan.
Uh-oh.
His killer, Victor Rivas,
Right.
eventually pleaded guilty to the murder and was given a 40-year sentence.
15.
What's your message to the Bear County District's Attorney's Office about keeping momentum on this case?
I think that they know what's best to do. I think they were just as involved as Christopher was, and
I hear that ass.
I think justice should be served when it comes to them too.
Oh, okay, nose rings.
And that was the tragic case of Savannah Soto, Matthew Guerra, and their unborn son, Fabian. Thank you for joining me.
For sure.
I'd like to offer a welcome this week to our newest Sherlock Holmes members.
Man, thank
Tom
you
Roth.
so much for making my Monday. It was tough trying to get through this Monday, Lord. It was so tough. I didn't know how I was going to get through it, but when I saw corporate drop Black Chicago Be Like, when I logged in, I was like, yes. And then I scrolled down and I saw Kevin. I was like, oh, the double Rami. Double whammy. Let me just see what I want to watch real quick, because I'm finna get up out of here. I'm at my 2-hour mark. Ain't nothing to be doing right now. You know, it just... Let me just see. I ain't doing too much. Offset was shot? Wait a minute, Offset was shot? Offset was shot, y'all? Hold on just a second. Hold on, because listen. Oh my God. This Lil TJ has... I was reading, I was like, who the hell is Lil TJ? And then it has also reportedly been shot in Miami, same area, Offset, which I was like, I guess. Got them black beans from them nachos. Near Florida. Casino. No. Near Poplar. Okay, a rep confirms. Offset was shot Monday near the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. There he go. That gambling. Okay, but he was near it. Anyway, per the spokesperson, Offset is, quote, fine and, quote, is currently at the hospital receiving medical care. Okay. The rep added he is stable and being closely monitored. A rep for the Seminole County Police tells TMZ, we are aware of an incident that occurred at a valet area after 7 p.m. Monday outside of Seminole Hard Rock, Hollywood, that resulted in non-life-threatening injuries to an individual who was transported to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. The rep added, Seminole police were on site immediately and the situation was contained quickly. 2 individuals have been detained by police. The investigation is ongoing. The site is secure and there is no threat to the public. Operations keep gambling. Don't worry, we're fine. Everything's fine. He lived to see another day. This rodeo. I was scrolling. There was nothing wrong with scrolling. The human hair trade is more evil than you think. What is he talking about?
Believe it or not, this is the starting point of one of the strangest luxury products on earth. Eventually, this is going to turn into a multi-$1,000 wig. Crazy. And it starts out here in the countryside of Bangladesh. It goes a little something like this.
Bangladesh.
Would you spend a decade of your life untangling hair for just $1,500? Well, that's the reality of the human hair trade. And nobody in the beauty industry wants you to know about this. They call it black gold.
Black gold is...
Your day-to-day covered.
Let me see what Andrew Frazier is talking about.
Your life is chaotic.
With this hair trade shit.
It is the human hair trade, and it's growing faster than almost any market on
Right.
It's already worth more than $10 billion annually, and it's climbing.
Guys, that is an $11,000 box, 44 kilos of human hair. Oh, yeah.
What ends up as a multi-$1,000 high-end wig or wig starts out being collected tuft by tuft from some of the poorest villages on earth.
How much do they get paid per hour?
So 6 hours per day, like 60 taka per day, 10 taka per hour.
Today, I'm tracing the painstaking reality of the human hair trade. Every single step from the village floor to the finished wig to expose exactly how a few cents becomes $1,000. Who's pocketing the difference?
Come on with that
They pay,
music.
like, per bunch of hair, per kilo, per hour. How does it work? They get like 50 cents a day. 50 cents a day.
And why nobody wants you to know about it.
50's the collector. Uh-oh, I'm coming
This
through.
kind of like collecting bloke. We're
Yeah.
gonna go door to door, see how
Let's
much they
go.
buy,
Let's
how much
go.
it costs, and how
I'm
much
here.
time is put into building one of the most insanely strange luxury products that you can find.
It comes from
First of all, pray for Offset, okay? You know, getting shot. We know how karma is, but still, you know, he could have definitely lost his life.
5-year-old man
Just wanna put that
walking
out there.
miles every day with a heavy shoulder pole.
Heavy ass shoulder pole.
He's the first link in this global hair trade.
Look,
How long
basket.
has he done this for?
28 years.
Wow. How much money does he, on average, can he make a day?
So like average, someday maybe I can earn like 500 to 600 taka in average.
Okay, so after the bunch of steal, he also just picked up like a small bunch of his wife's hair and sold it to him as well. Gonna find out how much it is, but that's like the first bunch of hair we're buying today.
20 taka for this.
20 daka for this bunch of hair.
Yeah,
So that's
16
like 20 cents? 18, 16 cents?
Yeah, 16 or 70 cents.
16, 17 cents. Oh yeah, it's expensive. It's like a lot of his money. Like a second bunch of hair. It looks about the same. Last time it was like 16 cents, 30 daka, 20 daka, something like that. Let's find out. I mean, again, we have like, I don't know, small grouping of hair. I'm
These
super curious
little
how long
patches.
it takes for these ladies to collect this much hair.
Right. Where the hell these little small ass patches of hair is coming from?
Alright guys, kind of a score. Second house, this lady's willing to sell her hair. In these kind of areas, it seems to be this kind of same house, like the mud floor, corrugated iron roof, bamboo or wooden exterior. Really, really like old school traditional style. Oh my gosh, she has a lot. That's crazy, guys. So they're sort of using the old school Bangladeshi coins, which I don't think are in issue anymore. At least I've never used them. And they use those as weight. So that's like, how many grams is that?
14 grams.
14 grams, so it's like 140 taka she's owed for this. That's crazy. She's collected that for 2 months. She just gets like, you know, an extra $1 or so on the side. It's not, I mean, it's just gonna be waste hair anyway. This is just dead fall that they get from combing their hair, so a little bit of an extra perk for her. Guys, have you ever been stuck at an airport, internetless?
I'm so glad that I gave that life up. Oh, I'm so glad I gave that life up. When I tell you, that weave and that makeup. Lord, we thank you. That's all I can say. Lord, we thank you. Because, man, that was tough. That was tough. People have no idea. People have no idea what women have to go through. When you don't like your natural hair, you don't accept like the curl pattern of it, and you don't accept like the color of it, and you don't really know what to do with your hair and how to make it grow and things of that such. Okay, we got some rugs, some blankets, some towels. Did you see the print on that 8x10? What is the orange? Come around the corner so I can see it. It looked like an 8x10, but she might be bigger than an 8x10. Oh, that print.
Whoa, oh my God. No wonder. Guys, this is crazy. There's an absolute ton of hair from this like young lady.
Ooh.
Apparently really long hair as well. Believe it or not, this stuff is worth eventually like an absolute ton of money. How long did it take you to grow all this hair?
Like 6 months.
6 months?
That means he has so much hair for.
Alright, we've got actual weights this time instead of coins. There's just like so much hair there.
She got 120 gram.
120 grams.
120 gram. And it costs 1500 BDT.
$12. for all that hair. It's like a
6.
decent chunk. So what's the street value of a handful of human hair in rural Bangladesh? He's like loaded up. So I think he's going to basically like try to sell that off right away to the congregator. Travels just a few miles down the road to this. A middleman
my
shop.
shoulder.
Oh, can I see the hair? This is where thousands of those
Is
tiny
he black?
clumps get aggregated into just.
Is he black?
Dude, what an
I don't know why I leaned up like that's
oh my
going.
God, that's a giant bag of hair.
It's,
Okay, so all his hair has like come in.
come on with your hands, sir.
The ladies, around the various villages, like one little tuft of this is collected over months and months and months.
Put that
How much
down.
is like all this hair? How much will he sell this for?
So they sell 12,000 per kilogram.
12,000 per kilo.
Per kilogram.
Dude,
Very less than.
That's like not that. That's like $100.
Yeah, $100.
Well, that's still like. So it's like $100 a kilo at this point, even before any processing.
Any processing.
That's quite expensive still. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, when you see the amount of people that is required to get that, that's a lot of people, a lot of loose hair that's just been combed off over the years. But $100 a kilo still, guys. It's a decent chunk of change. And the price, by the time it hits the scale, oh, we
Right.
need to see the scale. All right, guys. So this is. Oh wow. So that is 1. Oh, roll on this. That is
Sit
1.9
still.
kilos, I think. Guys, isn't it crazy to think that is like $200 worth of hair? How long does it take them to collect this much hair?
আচ্ছা এই চুলগুলো এখানে তো অলমোস্ট 2 কেজির মতো আছে it takes like 10 to 15 days to gather together
10 to 15 days.
$100 a kilo for a tangled mess of hair might seem like a lot, but it turns out that price has been climbing year after year.
Oh,
this
shit.
market is just getting started.
Damn.
Two people place the same exact trade. One loses, the other one wins. Why?
The market for human hair is massive. Wigs, weaves, and extensions is already this multi-billion-dollar industry, and right now, growth is almost parabolic. What was once mostly driven by the African-American community has gone global thanks to social media.
Every year, I spend about $3,000 for my hair, and every year, that price is going up.
Africa itself is now one of the fastest growing markets on the planet, expanding at well over 13% a year. And the demand is spilling across into Asia. K-beauty and cosplay culture have a real appetite for wigs. You combine both these things and the appetite for human hair right now, well, it's basically insatiable. And for any of it to be economically viable, the industry needs two things: a massive supply of raw hair and an extremely cheap labor process. And when I say extremely cheap, I mean it.
Pennies.
This is some of the most exploitative labor I have ever seen.
Ooh. The
Tangling
untanglers.
hundreds of kilos of hair isn't easy. In fact, you need village after village of women all over the Bangladeshi countryside in order to just get started.
Yeah, this is like a crazy community here. It's like clay-based houses and just basically this like jute walls on the structure. Incredible, this village. Hello.
Look.
Guys, this is absolutely wild. So this
Look at them
entire
prints.
of women is basically individually sorting tangled hair.
Look at the prints.
Their tool of choice is a bicycle spoke, sharpened into a small hook. And strand by strand, they turn this chaos into some
Get them flowers.
form of order.
Kind of wild to see.
Hey, give me one of them scarves.
Some of these ladies doing it. Gonna get up close and personal and see it, how this goes down, because it looks like a ton of work.
So this is tiny portion, so they separated each by each, like one by one, like
Strand.
that way, and it comes, it's like a big bunch.
How many hours do they spend doing this?
একদিনে আপনারা কত ঘন্টা কাজ করেন?
Oh.
So 6 hours a day they work for separating hairs.
Wow, and they get paid like per bunch of hair, per kilo, per hour. How does it work?
মাস হিসেবে they got paid per hour, like per hour 10 টাকা. They work 6 hours a day, like 60 টাকা per day.
That's like 8 cents an hour.
Less than 8 cents, like 40 cents.
They get like 50 cents a day.
50 cents a day.
Wow. Guys, that is tough.
So tough.
That is tough.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, guys. This woman has spent
Print.
7 years of her life untangling hair, and all she has to show for it is $1,000. And she's not alone.
Print.
We visit village after village of these women, all sitting around untangling hair all day long and getting paid next to nothing.
So, for example, she said that we works from 8 in the morning till 2 at noon, okay?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, they'd like to be paid more, right? But yeah, what do they think about the pay?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Actually,
They talking
we
shit.
need to earn money because we need to
Take care of Sure.
my man or my earning people is been earning, but that's not enough for my family to run.
She talking
For
shit.
that reason, we are working here for some money so that we can help to lead our family. So we don't have other job to do. So unless we get 60 taka per day, this is the only option we have.
So there's no other option.
No other option. Okay, no other job option.
And
Okay.
here's the paradox. These women will spend their lives
Right.
swimming other people's hair
Come on.
for pennies. But for them, they would never sell their right. Despite having a population of nearly 170 million people, Bangladesh alone cannot possibly meet the raw hair demand. There's some pretty big hang-ups. This is a Muslim country.
Okay, they don't sell their hair.
Why not?
But they all say that in Islamic culture, this is haram to sell here. So we just put inside the mud, like a grab. So we don't sell.
So did she cut her hair off, or is it just free fall hair?
কাটেন নাই মানে চুল আসানোর সময় গিয়ে পড়ছে ঠিক না
It's just free fall hair.
That's right.
Does she cut her hair at all, or is it just
Like only for hair fall.
just when she's combing her hair?
Combing her hair.
Wow, that's incredible. That means it's pulled from combs, from drains. It's collected hair by hair every single morning by the women of this country. It is not cut.
But all these people who sold their hair are Islamic also.
Okay, so all of them they said that those girls who sell their hair Allah, and even they don't obey Allah's very well for that reason, and they value rather than Allah's decision the money.
Wow, that's crazy, huh? So even though these guys are like grinding it out at 50 cents a day, they won't sell their hair. That's crazy, guys.
So all of them here, they're working for last 7 years, but many other houses or many other women, they have been working for maybe 20 or 25 years now.
25 years for doing this.
Yeah. But
50 cents a
but
day.
these factories, they are working for last 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do they know, like how much hair can they process in one day?
So per day, one woman can separate like 35 gram, maybe 40 gram, 45 gram.
45 grams a day.
Yeah, 45 grams a day.
That is nuts.
She just bought somebody a seat. Come and sit down.
That is incredible. Guys,
Come and sit your way
the
down.
amount of labor in this industry is mind-blowing. Like 50 cents a day. just
Compared to how much
45,
they
50
get sold for?
that you can possibly process in 6 hours, despite just doing this for 20 years upwards. And just this is basically what all these ladies have managed to do in one day so far. This entire factory is capable of just this one lump.
Put it down.
It's human hair. It doesn't
Look how
weigh
she looking.
anything at all.
Put that shit
And the
down.
price starts to kind of make sense because by the end of this video, you'll see how just 40, 50 kilos of hair can sell for tens of thousands of dollars.
Uh-oh.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioBuy. Up to $800 is waiting for you.
Ooh.
Bangladesh has some of the cheapest workforce,
Yeah.
but not enough hair. India has mountains of it.
Uh-oh.
Over there, donating your hair isn't just acceptable, it's religious practice. But India has higher labor costs and a 30% export tax. So, instead, it gets smuggled.
This week, Indian officials cracked a big case. They found hair worth over $1 billion being smuggled.
Thousands of kilos of human hair illegally crosses the border into Bangladesh every single night, through the same routes that have been used for cattle and gold for centuries. Border forces seize the stuff. Massive illegal shipments of human hair are constantly being captured and seized. But it just keeps coming. Once it's in Bangladesh, it disappears into village workshops where women process it for next to nothing. Guys, isn't it wild just the amount of labor going into just the first step in this whole human hair wig process?
Detangling.
You're picking up a wig in the West, human hair wig is like obviously premium, high end, and I think you can see where every cent of those dollars go. Unfortunately, it's not directly to these ladies,
Right.
but you can see why it costs so much. And just the amount of time, effort, money that goes into this is obscene. Then it heads to Dakar. From the silence of the village to the just complete chaos of the second largest city on earth, where it's going to be processed for unbelievable prices.
Right.
Hi, John, where are we? Is this the same as like the leather area? Feels it.
This area is known as a hair wig factory area.
This is like the whole area is for
The
hair
whole
wigs.
area is for hair wig. So in this area, there are more than 500 hair wig factories.
500.
More than. Yeah. In each building, there are hair factory.
So guys, kind of weird. I mean, you look around this place, it just kind of looks like some, I don't know, dirt path suburb, but this is like the hair wig suburb area, industrial area of Bangladesh. So you get these giant bundles of hair shipped in from the countryside. You see these guys rocking around in these kind of like electric rickshaw things, and just like hundreds and hundreds of kilos of countryside hair that is bought up by like middlemen. It's all congregated,
Right.
and it comes to this giant district where
Right.
everything revolves around making human hair wigs.
Right.
There are 500 different factories. Starts like this, and somehow they turn it into some ridiculously expensive wig. Some of them sell for way more than $1,000. Guys, at this point you can kind of see it's still like kind of like covered in dirt. There's bits of like hair and it's just hair and hair. Bits of wood, bits of paint, creatures living in it. Who knows? It might look like junk right now, but this stuff's valuable. Inside here, this tower, I'm told that every floor is filled with just hair processing stations. Let's find out. Things you have ever seen. All kinds of human hair export. I'm just surrounded by human hair. And they will be turned into some of the most valuable wigs on earth. Here's how it goes down. Hair arrives in these factories in these giant, untangled hair balls. But the stuff still needs to be combed straight
Right.
and sorted by size.
Yeah.
Because you can see when this hair first comes in, it's not exactly like the cleanest stuff. Like obviously
Sure.
it's just like a big mob
Right.
of mess.
Right.
Like, look at that. That is messy.
Right.
I wonder if it doesn't smell that bad, really. It smells right. But they're going to clean it. Don't worry. The combs that they use are these giant, long wooden planks loaded with big-ass nails. Workers then grab large handfuls of hair and just furiously whip them over and over across the nail comb. Oh, I like your technique, sir. Look at that. Wow, look at all that hair, guys. That is crazy. And there's room after room of these guys combing away all day long, just hair whipping back and forth. And in case you thought it was just one room of this, no, this entire building is just like floor upon floor of combers and size sorters. This place is wild.
So you see, this is all the men. The men, okay, so the women detangle it because that's the meticulous part of about it. You know, detangling it and all that. And then this is the men's, the boys, the teens. This is the men work, which makes sense because all that shoulder and then them nails but my shoulder, I'm like, you got that. You handle that.
Once combed, another hackle or
Yeah.
giant nail comb thing is placed on top of the now combed hair.
Oh.
All right, guys, check this out. So basically, we stack up, I mean, that must be 10 odd kilos of hair. And then just put this huge nail press through the middle of it. And then using rope, they begin to winch the two combs together, compressing the hair in between into this giant hair sandwich. With the hair all tied off, the sizing can now begin. Can I see that grabber thing? What's it called?
What is that?
Wow. That's like a human hair grabber?
What is that?
Oh my God.
Is it?
Guys, look at that. It's
They
like
just
this
be
kind of
making
like
shit.
rubberized
The name of this device is tweezer. Came from China.
That's a tweezer?
Yeah, tweezer.
Wow. Those are
Not
serious
came
tweezers,
from
guys.
from
And these are
China.
Tweezers, if you can believe it or not. Just like if you want to pull a shitload of hair out, you need something like this. Rubberized tweezers.
Not China
Workers
though.
use these rubberized tweezers
Shout out to China.
work away at the mop of hair, pulling it out inch by inch, starting at the longest and working down to the shortest hair. They measure the hair as they go into particular hair lengths.
This digital calendar lightening my mental load makes
It is a little interesting, ain't it?
and the Skylight calendar would be able to.
I'm just saying, let me give him his thumbs up, child, because he is at 301,000. And so let me give him his little thumbs up.
How does he know which hairs to pull
I don't know how he ended up on my algorithm.
any of it out, so it's a certain length?
His duty is to bring hairs by inch size, like separately, like 26 inch and 27 inch and 28 inch.
Wow, so this is just sorted by size.
Sorted by size, yeah.
Wow. Okay, now it's going to measure.
Yeah.
Eee.
Like it's 26 inches. Can I say?
Eee.
All right, so he's
Him
got
and that
like
ruler.
25 to 28. This is what size?
Okay, like 12 to 15.
And this one?
By আপনার 8, 10.
8 to 10.
8 to 10. All right.
The lowest size is 6.
Oh, got it. For like really short hair. I imagine that's the cheapest one.
Uh-oh. I think we seen one woman in there.
This hair is under. Like it takes a serious amount of effort to crank this stuff out.
My shoulder.
And so for these,
Oh, it's some women in the back. I see them in the back. I did see them in the back. Chill, chill, chill.
portioned out sections of hair, exact length, exact weight, and then they're gonna sell this on
I
to
see 'em.
all the other many businesses in this.
They doing something different. They ain't doing what we doing. They doing something different. They doing something with a rope.
That's like,
Oh, they making these. They making these look okay.
that's like one
Damn.
chunk of hair. How much hair is that? How much does that weigh?
কত কেজি এখানে ভাই? ভাই?
He proud of it too. Look at his shoulders.
So 1 kilogram.
That's 1 kilo.
Sheesh.
It is a massive business here in Bangladesh.
Damn.
It's ready to become a wig. But before we get to sewing, I need to know what all this processed hair is actually worth. And with a
So the ladies was over there making that little rope. We don't do all that shoulder shit.
with more than 500 hair factories, sometimes the market finds you. Let's have a look at the hair. Alright, this guy, we were walking on the street and he was like, you want to buy some hair?
Ooh.
You know what? I'm kind of in the hair market right now. So let's take a look.
Eesh.
That's good.
Come. Oh, he got his own little enterprise. Ooh, we got tarp on the floor.
How much does the hair cost?
Cardboard on the floor.
We have.
Okay, wallpaper on the floor.
Cost 90,000 BDT per kilogram. So they sell 12,000 per kilogram.
12,000 per kilo.
Per kilogram. So this is like half a kilo. So that means like average 45,000 taka.
45,000 taka for this much.
Only for this.
Yeah, right.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so this is the medium quality. So the same here, if it is the highest quality, it will cost like 1,000 US dollar per kilogram.
Wow, crazy, right? It's wild how much. Good quality, right? Yeah.
It is sold to a Chinese buyer.
How much?
How much? কত টাকা এই পুরো কার্টুনটা কত?
How much?
This is a 45 kilo box of human hair, and it just sold for $11,000. $11,000, guys, just for the raw material. Someone still has to turn this stuff into
a wig.
And that process is the most.
Here we go. Here we go.
His room seems so creepy to me. It's like you're growing something.
Ooh, they got lights.
Chemicals. I imagine the silicon mix here, cooking up, and then we've got the hair just drying out. Long hair. This is the valuable stuff. Just cool it out
Okay.
the window.
Wet and wavy.
So this is the freshly washed hair, laid out to dry. And while the hair dries, workers have to build the canvas it will be sewn into. First, the shape. A custom plastic mold, heat pressed into exact measurements. Then comes the skin. In a quiet room, workers lay a liquid silicone onto these mannequin heads, creating a fake scalp. Guys, there's something about this that feels so creepy to me. I don't know why. It's like so sci-fi. Like they're growing something inhuman.
Yeah, the lights.
Precious silicone.
It's crazy. Uh-oh.
Alright, guys, here we have a cap,
Uh-huh.
just kind of like roughly measured out.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like this fine netting material.
Uh-huh.
I've never worn a wig, ever.
Uh-huh.
Despite what many of you might think, I have never worn a wig. This is, despite my terrible hairline, this is kind of like how it starts out. It's sort of like this mesh material gets sewn on a layer of what already feels like a plastic material.
Then comes the part that takes the most time and the most skill in the entire chain.
Alright, I think now, once we've finished with this kind of initial processing room, they're sewing it through in this back room. Oh.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for your service. Y'all definitely need to be getting paid more than that.
So they sort of have a little like needle with a hook on the end of it. It's sort of like punching it through one side
Hair by hair.
of the wig base and then pulling the hair through with the other. How long does it take to do one head of hair? It looks crazy.
Probably about 2 days.
It takes maximum 4 or 5 days.
Oh,
to
shit.
make one cap. For,
5 days.
yeah, for a senior staff, it takes like 3 days. She's a senior staff. It takes for her 3 days for making one cap because
That's crazy.
yeah,
And so they can only do like 10 in a month.
yeah, 10 a month.
Wow, that's incredible.
10 a month.
Are you sure your tax expert is right for you? Switch to TurboTax Full Service.
Yes, I'm sure Kim's right.
TurboTax expert
She.
and get real-time updates on their progress. When
Shout
you
out
get your
to
best of
Kim.
guaranteed. Switch to TurboTax
Shout
Full
out to
Service.
Kim. Cause she know when it's tax time, it's tax time. 3 or 4 days is what I said
It's the
too.
slowest, most painstaking part of the entire
Look, he got his
supply chain.
headphones on. He is in his zone.
Paid more money than the other staff. For that reason, they likes to work.
That's good. It's like a real skill. It's not like anyone can just do this. They're like artists in a way, and they're compensated more than just plain labor. I like that.
They're not just in factories. You'll even find independent hair wig sewers just operating out the front of their homes as you walk around this district.
You just have these like mini stations, and then a ton of light down underneath them so they can see what they can do. Super basic at work.
You look at them and you think, unbreakable
Whoa.
concentration.
Guys, I'm all of a sudden only just now realizing why they're so quiet. Because they all have headphones in and they're watching stuff on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a moron. I just thought these girls were locked in. Of course not. Just
No, they are.
I don't know how you do this and watch a drama at the same time. Although sometimes they're just TikToking.
They're supposed to have a YouTube tutorial account, TikTok tutorial account. What are they doing? Did the lights go out?
Alright guys, power cut, Bangladesh style. I don't know how these guys are going to do it without lights. It seems tough. Yeah, New Year celebrations in full swing. But there you go. What a crazy ass district.
Who said Bangladesh style?
So here we have like all of the samples of the different styles of hair. I've got to do it, I'm sorry. I've never had a wig on before. I don't know what this is going to look like.
Mm-mm.
Reverse it?
Maybe you can take a picture and send it to your wife.
Mm-mm.
Dude, what do you guys think? You think this is my look? Huh? Huh? Maybe I should never have gone to Turkey. Maybe I should have just done this.
I like them curls in the back.
Anyway, there you go, guys. Bangladeshi hair wigs. I think we're done.
If that's how you wanted to end it, okay. I get it.
Work.
Oh, I'm finna get up out of here. Because I don't want to keep scrolling.
The entire country. Entire country.
Mm-mm. Gosh. I ain't even gonna be dealing with him.
So a lot of major retailers are
Like I said, it's the price of gas that got me not in the mood. We might have to come to this tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I didn't know Tommy G was over there with them BBLs. I don't know. And this was a year ago. It's just cashews. I'm gonna stop. Every time I get started. Yeah, Miami.
I basically do what the face app does, but you know, it's nice. Yeah.
Face out. What is a face out?
How does it impact your life now that you're walking, moving back home?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players. So.
Oh,
Are you ready?
not pulling in NFL players. No, she ain't got no BBLs.
My butt got too big. Just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's been normalized, but for most people, that's insane.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami is suing the surgical center and the doctor who performed the operation.
It smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. The people there were so rude. It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out.
It's gut wrenching. This is a young woman who came down here, like a lot of people. She just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see herself again.
The Brazilian butt lift, or the BBL, is the hottest trend in plastic surgery today. It's where women undergo liposuction on their thighs, hips, and stomach, only to have the same fat injected into their butt. The goal? To create a fuller, juicier, and rounder buttocks. But here's what most people don't know. There are people that actually die from BBLs. And according to MedPage Today, the BBL is labeled as the most dangerous aesthetic procedure ever performed. It's estimated that the death rate may be as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries. And the reality is, some people go into a surgery to get a nicer ass, and they end up not living to tell the tale. Now, while some clinics are run by world-class surgeons, others, they're being called human butcher shops, where the smell of death supposedly lingers in the air. There are places, yes, right here in the United States, where clinics aren't even owned by licensed doctors, and where unqualified staff might mistakenly liposuction your intestines or inject your fat into major veins, causing instant respiratory failure. And the epicenter of this deadly trend is Miami, Florida, ground zero for countless surgeries and life-changing tragedies. So we head to Miami to speak with surgeons, injection clinics, models, and lawyers to get to the bottom of the story. Let's dive in.
Quick announcement, the new shirt is flying off the shelves. Classy in the front, busy in the back. We also have the Big Dog sweatshirts. You guys have absolutely crushed on these two. So fresh as can represent the brand. Link is in description, link is in pinned comments. Go to the site and get what you like. Time to dive into the world of BBLs.
Come on, man, with the music. Come on with the music. I don't need that transition music, chill. You know what I mean? No, they was trying to find any reason to flag me.
Entrepreneur who has invented an injection technique that is much safer than the BBL. It's here we get to see her methods in action. We speak to patients who have suffered through botched jobs from a surgery gone wrong. And finally, we assemble a team of 6 models to test for ourselves whether we can tell the difference between natural and BBL booty.
So my name is Iani Silvera. I'm a family nurse practitioner, and here in Miami, Florida, I'm known as the Booty Queen. Imagine walking to the beach and you just see like this beautiful round booty, right? You have hearts in your eyes. So basically, the Bella Vita Instant BBL is giving you that nice, round, juicy, athletic-looking tush.
And what got you into the world of booties?
I'm Brazilian, number 1, so we're known for butts. Number 2, I'm in Miami, so I constantly am in a bikini. I kind of started becoming like a mad scientist here at the office and just like mixing stuff, trying it out on my friends. And then finally I got to the perfect cocktail, and so I trademarked the name, I patented the technique, and they send me all over the world to train different clinics, different providers on how to make the perfect glue.
Bella Vita.
Talk about the dark side of the BBL world.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Tennessee mother who lost her life after undergoing a popular plastic surgery procedure in Miami.
33-year-old Erica Russell, mother.
Home in Tennessee in 2021, they traveled to Miami for a Brazilian butt lift, or BBL, a plastic surgery procedure that has one of the highest mortality rates.
This is a
Let
young
me
woman
speed
who
Tommy
came down
ass
here,
up.
like a lot of people, she just wanted to change the way she looked. Unfortunately, she's never going to see her children again, and they're going to grow up without them. That's a horrible, horrible thing. That this is a completely preventable death. This physician that performed surgery, it's a total box job. That's what it was, through and through. No one should be going under the knife with a surgeon who's been doing this all day for over a dozen people for 14 plus hours.
I wanted to get the real stats in the question. How dangerous are BBLs truly? We referenced earlier that the stat is potentially as high as 1 in 2,400 surgeries result in death. For comparison, the odds of dying while motorcycle racing are about 1 in 1,000, and the odds of dying while skydiving are about 1 in 100,000. And as far as BBL deaths go, there seems to be a pattern. Like most medical accidents, bad things surgeon gets tired, and at the clinics that prioritize quantity, they overload their surgeon schedule, and the patients that die tend to be the ones that are seen at the end of the day or towards the end of the week. Cheaper the clinic, the more people they tend to see, and the more botch jobs and deaths occur. So when the clinic decides to prioritize quality over quantity, the operation actually tends to be decently safe.
Quality
The
over
paperwork that she was provided lies. She was told this doctor has that privilege at this hospital. Turns out he didn't. You look at their marketing. You look at how they're targeting different folks and how they're portraying themselves. They present themselves as if they're the best docs on earth doing this stuff. And in reality, what you come to learn when you're on our side looking into this stuff, these surgical centers, they're just businesses, often being run by people who have no medical background whatsoever.
Whoa.
And what they're doing is they're contracting with different doctors. Maybe they'll bury that in some piece of paper that says this doctor doesn't actually work for us. It's all smoke and mirrors.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
That is crazy.
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
We're out here in front of Seduction Cosmetic Center. This is the place that Erica Russell passed away shortly after having an operation here.
Them cashews are dangerous.
Google reviews, about 4.5 stars, thousands of reviews. Looks really, really good. But on Yelp, they have mostly 1-star reviews. Alexis A said 25 days ago, surgeons nearly killed me here. I was in the ER, in ICU, receiving blood transfusions for 4 days. Do not go here. Do not put your life in people's hands.
Ooh.
Just one scroll down. The entire experience is sketchy. My girlfriend recently had a botched BBL removed, and she was lied to about the price on 6 different instances. And then in the after surgery, she was not giving pain medication on the trip home. One of the stories that we're covering is the story of Erica Russell. Are you familiar with her story? She unfortunately died shortly after leaving this clinic. And so what we're looking into is all that. Some of these clinics, are they owned by doctors? Are they owned by just business people? And then the doctors are shuffled through. Like there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. Is this place owned by a doctor? Some of them, they do. A non-doctor can open a surgery center. Yes. What's your role within this business? I take care of more like equipment-wise and medical stuff. Are there any misconceptions about the BBL industry that you'd like to address and tell the people back home?
Any other procedures you have risks? I don't know how to explain it, but it's safe.
I'm not here to paint someone in a bad corner. We'll let the statistics do the talking. I don't really know. Total, how much money were you out because of this?
A little over 10,000. The people there were so rude.
This is Connie. I found her through the review her roommate left on Seduction Cosmetic Center Yelp page, and I wanted to hear the story behind the 1-star review. Here's what she had to say.
It was a meat market. They were just in and out, in and out. And there was a back door where, obviously they take people, or supposedly take people for pre-op and surgery. You walked in, it smelled like death. I'm not kidding. It smelled rotten. I sat there for almost 3 hours that morning, and not one time did one person that was in that waiting room go through that back door. Not once.
The reason why I made this technique is because I've had 2 girlfriends pass away. It was one of my baseball wives went in for surgery, and she passed away. And then I had another friend pass away. And then within that same month, it was 2 other influencers of just doing multiple BBLs had passed away. And I'm like, at what point in time are you going to put your life on the line for beauty? My technique is probably the safest way to inject and volumize and get correction.
And how did they die?
Sometimes you get a blood clot, pulmonary embolism. It just kind of depends. Each one of them was a clot that kind of dislodged. Again, cardiac arrest or pulmonary embolism is usually what happens.
Were the doctors ever held responsible?
This is a really dark side of medicine, and a lot of people get upset at medical professionals, but we have consent forms that will protect us from everything. If you think you can get all this beauty for $5,000, you're gonna go to the butcher shops. They left a towel inside of you. You have an infection. They didn't take a drain, or they didn't put in a drain. So there's a lot that comes with it, but it's really nice. Their marketing says $2K for 360 lipo, and you only have $1,800 in your bank account. You're gonna go to a place that you could afford. And there's been a lot of people that have been arrested. A lot of people have killed people. So do your research on the background of these people. They just put cement or vitamins. Oh,
Did you say cement?
There's been cement, and they say medical grade silicone, which nobody uses anymore unless you're an orthopedic surgeon. These are things that are gonna give you bad results even later on in life.
Do you know anyone in Miami right now that has a botch job?
A couple hundred people, yeah.
Okay.
It made me feel very self-conscious. I was a really big bikini model, OnlyFans model at the time, and my body was my image. I felt very insecure, and it kind of made me want to fix the problem as soon as possible because I did this to fix an insecurity, not to create a whole bunch of other ones. So I ended up going to do 2 more rounds of lipo after that within the same year with the same doctor because I told him, like, you better fix this for free because I'm not paying anyone else to do it. I've lost a lot of weight since then. It's not as visible, but if I do start putting on weight, it does come back. So that's just a thing I'm gonna have to deal with for the rest of my life.
What are your costs? Should you give up the deal?
Definitely like 6 figures, I would say, throughout that year. I was actually put onto the show Botched.
Patricia, interesting because you went from a person very serious about golf to someone who's very serious about plastic surgery, right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, how did that work?
Oh, she was a little bigger. I mean, she looked, you know, different. I'm gonna just put it that way. You know, I can't use the word chunky like Zach did on with Erica France VAs, but she was a little chunkier. I mean, in a good way. I'm not saying that she looked bad. I'm just saying that she did look a little bigger. She said that. She said that in her own words. She said that I was a little bigger.
In February, then I had the second lipo in June. I went back in October.
Another lipo?
Yes.
3 lipos in the same area in 8 months.
Yeah.
In general, you should probably wait at least a year.
At least a year. See what I mean?
But that created more loose skin,
Exactly.
more trauma to the area, so
Yep.
it hasn't fully healed up. A lot
Healed.
of these doctors don't use scopes to kind of navigate where they're putting the fat. They just kind of do it blindly. And if you put that right in one of those veins or a muscle or anything, you just done. I'm Haley, and I'm Hannah.
Okay. Murder twins? So she done got them lips done.
Yeah. Which is rare in Miami.
We're from Arkansas, so we're fed off cornbread and all that. I think it's the cows, the meat. I don't know.
It makes booty stick.
Yeah,
So in the modern
Them lips are done.
How rare is it to have a completely natural look?
It's not really rare. I think most OnlyFans girls I run into are completely natural, honestly.
So for the women getting work done, do you think it comes more from female peer pressure or male peer pressure?
I was gonna say female pressure for sure, because most men tell you not to do it. They're like, oh, don't wear makeup, be natural. Most men love natural and pure things.
Have you heard any nightmare experience?
She said it. I didn't say it. She said that men do like natural. She said it. I didn't. I'm just saying.
From people getting BBLs.
Thank you for the thumbs up.
I didn't even know it was a BBL at first, but it looked pretty good. But like when she pointed it out, it was like, I guess you could tell that she went to, I think she went and got injections at home, like not even professionally done. And
Someone came to her house and did it?
yeah, like I felt her butt and she was like, oh, it felt good, honestly. It felt soft and it felt really nice.
Have you gotten the BBL?
I did in 2018. I was very happy. The results were super natural.
What led up to the decision to say, I want a BBL?
Probably just like social media or something. I was working in the club. You know, everyone had big butts, so I wanted one too.
What changed in your life?
If we're talking like work-wise in the club, me getting my breast implant is what changed my money the most.
Like, was it a dramatic increase in earnings?
Absolutely, when I got my breast implant.
You had an experience that went bad.
I wouldn't say it went bad. I just like my butt got too big. It just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think my body was like having a reaction to the material that was injected in my butt, and it was kind of creating scar tissue, some inflammation. I noticed some spots were starting to get like a little bit harder than other spots.
How much did each surgery cost?
For my original BBL in 2018, it was about $9,000 for the lipo and then the transfer of the fat. And then my removal surgery in 2021 was about $11,000 in Colombia because I got quoted $23,000 here from one doctor. Reconstruction surgery back in Colombia in 2022, it was about $10,000.
Do you think it's peer pressure from women or men that encourage?
Definitely both.
Do you feel like you're chasing a standard of beauty that's impossible to attain?
Yeah, I think everyone is. I am very confident in who I am, but I would say my biggest insecurity would be my butt right now.
2 people place the same.
Yeah, well, it's a little sagging now.
Every procedure that I do is individual.
Is that her?
So I am actually putting volume where she needs it, and
Right.
she likes like a nice shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 4 different techniques. looks, right? So it's the shelf booty, which girls like that top shelf if they're correct, right? It's like that tabletop. So most girls, when they take pictures and you turn sideways, they want to make sure that they have this little shelf here. Then
Sure.
we do for most girls who don't have anything. She has the perfect sweetheart booty. Sweetheart is this bottom part, right? So she doesn't need volume right there at all. What I'm gonna do is just completely like round that out right there. I have basically what I call a half treatment prepared, and usually this is good enough to correct one area in your glutes, right? So I know that she wants a shelf, so what I'm gonna do is just kind of volumize this upper outer shelf so we can keep it nice and round for her. I have a vibrating tool that just kind of distracts them. They're laying down, they have their blankets, everything is sterile. Then I use numbing, which is lidocaine with epi, and then I go ahead and start injecting.
What in God's green earth is in these syringes?
For the radius, the product that we spoke about, the biosimulator and normal saline.
Let's see what you got.
Ooh. Ah. Them some big ass needles.
Outtakes, great scenes, and extended cuts
Patreon.
from this episode available only at Patreon. Link is in the pinned comment.
So as you can see, with my technique, you are ready to go to the beach by the next day.
How are you feeling?
I feel amazing.
How's your booty?
It's a little like
Tender.
firm right now.
Yeah.
It's like all filled up, but I know it's gonna feel amazing in like 5 hours.
For the next segment, we're going to be doing a touch test. A blindfolded participant is going to be feeling a butt and trying to determine, is this a BBL butt or a natural
Aesthetic.
butt? As much as I would love to participate, I love my wife's sweet cheeks. I'm going to let my camera guy, Miguel's going to be taking care of this one. Introducing Team BBL. Team Natural.
Okay, white pants.
Okay, let's see.
Careful.
What do you think, Miguel? BBL.
Ooh.
Natural.
Ooh.
Okay. Currently fighting every biological urge known to
Why they got the camera on his nuts? Like, is he getting hard? His ass. Chill.
Alright. I'd say this is natural.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Come on, white pants.
Yep. How do you feel about your job? I love it. The next booty is about a foot in front of your face, and it's looking scrumptious.
Ooh. 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 Not looking scrumptious. Come on, little booty.
This feels natural too.
Yeah, little booty.
Alrighty.
Come on, little booty. Oh, you know the doctor got her little BBL.
This is BBL.
Yeah, she got a little BBL.
A light BBL.
A light BBL.
One contestant away. How's it going so far? Good. I think that's pretty accurate. We have the final contestant of the afternoon.
Come on, honey. Cornbread vet.
Buttocks. That's an easy BBL.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
Sure.
ooh,
Let me get one more feel.
ooh,
An answer? Yeah. Okay.
ooh.
Does it feel like stiffer? Not stiffer, actually. They all felt the same. I'd say it was more like more inflated. It felt.
Honestly, like men do not know the difference. I think if we had a variety of women here, whether it's the injections, unless they're illegal, you would not be able to tell the difference.
4 out of 6. Ladies, what do you think?
That wasn't that bad.
Unless they're illegal injections, most men will not be able to tell.
Ooh.
Can we give a round of applause for Miguel?
She said very professional.
For donating your booties for a day of research. And that concludes the scene. Cut. How hard was it not?
Tommy, so cool.
It was, because I could tell you're right next to me, so that just like makes my shit not work, you know?
Ooh,
Congratulations, young soldier.
not make my shit not work. They had the camera right on his nuts. Oh, you gonna get hard. He's feeling ass. It's not that big of a deal.
Talking to one of the most highly rated surgeons in the area, Dr. Miami, who's at a reality TV show and seems to have a great time with booties and boobs. We're gonna walk in his office with the murder twins and see what the whole operation is about.
The murder twins.
The elevator that Bucks paid for. And tits. Baby penises too.
Murder twins are getting work done?
Natural. How would you say which way you're leaning and how you're considering this decision right now?
Well, considering that we've figured out they can get a BBL look through working out, natural might be a cool way to go, considering health-wise. We'd still like to see more of the BBL side.
Do you have that face app?
Yes.
Can you show us how that works?
That is super cool. Yeah, this one's open. All right. So we're here. And if you do want to open your eyes more again, we can go back to sizes and big eyes, and we can open them up.
That is so strange. Okay, what's something else wild you can do to my face right now?
Okay, crazy. Make them smile.
What?
Yeah, so there's different smiles too, though. Like you're already smiling, but they can make you smile more.
And most photos that you think we're looking at that's coming from the influencer model OnlyFans world are touched up to some extent.
Yes, almost. I've even, yeah, like if you tell me. How you doing?
We're playing around with face app right now. Oh, they open my eyes, gave me better looking teeth, a better looking butt. Good. So we're good.
Look at him in that fanny pack.
Excellent. Well, I basically do what the face app does, but you know.
I hear him talking. In the meantime, we'll finish up on Tommy tomorrow.